Hi, chat. How's it going? Oh, chat, we're playing Corpse Party again today. Good job, Lee, on getting first. Hello, hello. We are playing Corpse Party again today. In case you missed it, yesterday we did Chapter 1. Oh boy, but we're doing Chapter 2 today. I guess summary of yesterday's events. Children, high schoolers, I guess teens. Teens don't like to be called children most of the time, even though they are. I say that, I mean, I say as if I'm ancient. I haven't been a teen in a million years. But, you know, I guess technically. But whatever. I knew in my heart, I knew in my soul, I had a feeling that Sans was going to betray me. Okay. Anyway. Bunch of teens in a high school did a little ritual, a Sachiko something. Sachiko is the word in there. But they're trying to do that. They did a little ritual, and then they all got fucked up. Oh boy, we got spooky place happening. We all got separated. There were 9 of them in total, but we spent most of yesterday's stream with Naomi and Seiko, who were going around having a bit of a bad time. We ended off chapter 1 with Seiko dying. Seiko dead. Naomi still alive. Allegedly. Probably. I mean, we had the bad ending where Naomi died, but I mean, so I assume that she's alive? I don't know, could also just be straight up dead. RIP to Yuri, exactly. I mean, who knows, maybe there will be more Yuri in chapter 2, who knows. The Yuri band. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. But, we got a bunch of other characters that can go through the horrors. There was what? There's Yuka, Satoshi, Yoshi, something like that. There was the guy who had a really long name. Morishige, maybe? Yui, I forget her last name. It was like Shishi something. Or it had a repeated sound in it. There was the girl who was sad because she was transferring. And is that everybody else? Oh no, Ayumi, I think was her name. I tried so hard to try and remember all the names, chat. I tried so hard, and I'm honestly impressed by myself. It normally takes me so much longer. But oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I think it's because I was like, I think I know what the vibe of this opening scene is gonna be, so I don't need to process it as much. I can dedicate my power to trying to remember 9 names. But boy, oh boy, chat. We're gonna be continuing. You know what? The more people who die, the less names I need to remember. Which is a shame, because I did really like Seiko. I liked her weird energy. I only gotta remember 8 now. Exactly. Well, I guess if we do want to include Sachiko, that's one. We learned about last time a scissors guy. A guy with scissors, who I think... Like, we had to learn about the scissors guy. If we didn't learn about the scissors guy, bad things happened. But we did learn about scissors guy. So, like, that's that. She's... I believe... I don't know if... Did we get scissors? No, scissors guy was a boy, I think. Or at least the person found holding scissors was the teacher of the elementary school. I don't know why this game reminds me of Tomie so much. I guess maybe it's the long black hair thing being a reoccurring motif that is like that one chapter of Tomie where her hair is getting weird. And also the first chapter of Tomie, when it's like the entire class is on a field trip and they're all like, well, we're all gonna murder her together. Oh boy. But yeah. I don't know why. I guess it's just the aesthetic of them, maybe. Maybe it's the aesthetic, the vibe, the mood is similar. But hell yeah, we've met a couple of ghosties. I read a note that said that the red ghosties are evil, the blue ghosties are nice. So far, I'm gonna be honest, some of the blue ghosties have been a bit mean. I don't know if those, in the wrong end rather, I don't know if in the wrong end, those ghosties were making Naomi, do the scissors. Or if she was just doing that unrelated and they were just watching. I mean, she kept doing it when they disappeared, so... maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We've only been one chapter in so far. I'm not gonna know every single little thing. There's 5 whole chapters, I think. Was there 5? I think there's 5. I remember looking that up afterward. I think there's 5. Whatever. Or no, I didn't look that up. That was in the game. that was when I was checking the endings found section at the end. I just assumed that I looked that up because I was like, how the fuck would I know that information otherwise? I will say what I did look up is the IMDb for the voice actors, and boy oh boy. I got through like 2 of them I clicked on, and they both had like over 200 credits, and I was like, I'm not gonna keep going. I'm not gonna search through all of these. I can't. I simply won't. I really felt like Seiko's voice actor felt familiar to me, but I was like, that could just be like, because that type of character I like a lot. And a lot of that type of character has a similar voice, but you know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not gonna search through all of that. I'm not reading all of that. Congrats, or sorry that happened. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, we're gonna be continuing with Corpse Party today. Of course, once again, content warnings pinned in chat. That message telling you that the content warnings are pinned will be on the game screen. And etc, etc. Mostly child murder and gore, you know? Mostly that, I believe. And, you know, some other stuffs. There's some other stuffs. But yeah! Oh boy. We got, that's... Okay, there's 2 that we've played as. So that does leave 7. That, like, Naomi isn't marked off the murder list. She's still alive, allegedly. Alive question mark. If I'm not actively looking at her, who knows? Schrodinger's Naomi. But who knows, you know? But then that does leave us 7 other guys. I don't know if... My instincts would be that would be more... That these other chapters are gonna be other groups. I would assume Satoshi and, is his name Yoshiki? Well, actually, maybe... I don't know. I have a feeling like that might be, like those 2 might be the other ones that I could play with. Definitely Satoshi. Definitely Satoshi is a playable guy. I was playing him in the intro. I would guess my storytelling instincts would be telling me, at least how I would do it, just from looking at it so far, is like the first 4 chapters maybe playing as different guys every time. Would that work out? 2, 2, 2, and then 3? Because probably Yuka would probably be like and a half, you know? Like the little kid. Oh boy. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. I might be wrong. And then like chapter 5. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, chapter 5 would be like them meeting up or something. That would be how I would do it. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe chapter 2 starts and it's literally everybody in a group except for Seiko and Naomi. That's technically possible. That's technically an option. It's like, damn, only those 2 got separated. Like, wow. And there was only 1 bed, pretty much. I mean, there were 2 beds. But their beds were pushed right next to each other, and they sat in them, and one of them looked at the other's ass. Now, actually, I'm curious. I had a thought. The others are just back alive in high school. Exactly. Oh my god, it's just Yuri Hell. Everybody else is alive and well. Everybody else is going home. I was curious how many chapters there are. Or, not chapters, how many achievements. I said chapter because I read the first achievement description that I got, which was completed chapter 1. There's 33. 9 of those are hidden achievements. But I see a lot of them are like, complete the chapter, find all name tags from this school, and then like, find all endings in... I will say something that I did look up. I did this because I beat chapter 1, and I was like, if I find this in a way that won't spoil me for anything. I looked up what the other bad endings for chapter 1 were because I was curious. Because, you know, we got the good one, and we got the one where she swallowed scissors. There was one for getting attacked by the void creature, and then I can't find anything for what the final one was. I didn't look too hard into it because I didn't want to find spoilers, but everything I found only listed those 3 endings. But I see that it's listing 4. But who knows? I don't know what that means. I don't know if maybe it was made just for the 2021 version, or if maybe it's a special thing. Who knows? Maybe that's the speed run ending. Maybe that's the ending where you just give up immediately. You don't remember the 4th one yourself? Who knows? Who knows? Ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, right. It comes with the art book. That's Pog. Alright. Undertale Sans. Undertale OST number 15, Sans. You can take a little steppy to the side. Thank you very much, Sans. You know what time it is, chat? I think it's time to enter the dark. I think it's time we get all spooky. We get ready for the darkness. Maybe we're a little afraid. Who knows? Should I be afraid this whole stream? I don't know. Let's see here. Let's play Corpse Party. If anything particularly bad happens, I'll have my finger on the trigger. Be scared. You love to see your chat yelling at you. Be afraid. Be scared. It got darker because I pulled up the game. Come along with me, chat. Come along. Enter the darkness with me. Logos and stuff and things. Come on. Made with Unity. That's the scariest thing of all. It's a work of fiction. How terrifying. Alright, chat. I guess just resume then. Or maybe not. Okay. Ah, that's chapter 1. Okay. Then back. And it would be chapter select starting chapter 2 then. That's how it works. Alright. Shishido. That was it. I was right about Shishi. I forget how I ended it. You have the chapter 2 opening? Of course! Oh boy. Let's get spooky. Are we ready to be spooky, chat? We ready to be spooky? As I say, it's time for spooks. What's that noise? Phew, that should just about do it. I hate being in charge of the gym equipment. Seiko, you're still here! In this flashback! What if this wasn't a flashback? Well, because of that stupid co-ed meet in 2 days. Why can't the boys' class rep take care of the grunt work? Yeah. Freaking Kishinuma. Doesn't he know what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around a damned pommel horse? Oh. Naomi, that is one pretty sight. Huh? What is? That booty you got? What? Yours is way cuter. Oh, I'm glad Naomi reciprocates. It's mostly been Seiko. Mine's all plump like a duck's. What are you saying? You've got what they call childbearing hips. It's a good thing. It means when you get older, you can pump out all the babies you want with the greatest of ease. You guys have like this exact same figure. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys fucking talking about? I'm actually kind of happy to hear you say that. You do have a certain motherly quality to you, Naomi. It's no wonder you're so good with kids. But of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. Jesus! 4 is crazy! I was wondering if maybe I should turn off the darkness filter for this intro scene, but no. Everything's getting scary already. 4 fucking children? Sounds like you'll be making some lucky guy real happy. Huh? Does Naomi not know how kids are made? Does Seiko have to give Naomi the talk? Shit, how will Seiko give Naomi the talk now? Fuck! No. Yeah. No. Big screams. Okay. Ooh, little piano moment. Ooh. Oh! Miss Shishido! Wasn't that Nakashima's voice? And she was screaming. What do I do? I can't let anything happen to my students. Yo! Oh, that's not the group of 3 that I thought. Well, I knew there would be a group of 3. At the very least. Ayumi? Hello? She's making a lot of noises. Math does work like that. Yeah, but, you know. Once again, this could have been just a group of 7. Or maybe there was like a group of 4 and maybe like one person's by themselves. Shinozaki, it's alright. Please calm down. But you heard it too. Outside. Her voice. I did. I think she's hyperventilating. I'd give her a paper bag to breathe into, but there aren't any around. I guess all I can do is try to calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice. I'm sure it just sounded like one. Maybe it was the building settling. Girl! What? I'll go check it out though, and see if I can figure out what it was for sure. You two stay right here, okay? Miss Yui, wait, don't leave us! Shinozaki. God, her boobs go out so much on her little pixel sprite. It's crazy. It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki. Okay. Or, better yet, how about I go take a look, and you wait here? Not a chance. Until I can verify everyone's safety, I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Well, okay, I guess. Be careful, though. be careful or run into danger! Look, she'll be fine. Jeez. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time. No problem. I'm actually scared. My legs are even shaking. I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning. I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my heart is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness. Or this nausea. But when I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within me. I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play the part of the level-headed adult. Valor, thy name is education! I'm in charge of her now! I control her. And I immediately turn around and go the entire opposite direction. Oh, bucket! Okay, the yellow liquid bucket. That's not where the yellow liquid bucket was. I remember it was on, like, this side of the wall, wasn't it? Ooh! 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 Purple! 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 There's something here. Crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nestled among the debris in the ground. Take it? Yeah, crystal. Power Stone! Thanos? This game's taking a turn that I was not expecting. Okay. I can't walk through those chairs and table.
Yui-sensei.
Yui-sensei? Is Yui? I think that really was a scream we heard. Did you find something? Yeah. Some kind of gemstone shining on the ground. Looks like a ruby. Or, no, probably an amethyst? Kishinuma, you can identify gemstones? No, not really. Shinozaki is the one to ask for that kind of stuff. That's so. Well, then maybe I should give it to her. What was the description on the... It said like it had some kind of power on it? I'm like, is that a power that's gonna save my life? Protects the holder from harm? Okay, I'm gonna give it to Shinozaki and I'm gonna hope that I can take care of myself. I guess now's probably not the best time for that. But will you take it and give it to her once she's calmed down a bit? It might make her feel a little better. No problem. Handed over the Power Stone. Hopefully, that's fine. Look, she's a teen and I'm the responsible adult. Heavenly Host Elementary noticed all faculty and students due to the recent kidnappings. Caution is highly recommended during all daily activities. In each instance, the victim was taken quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and aware at all times. Principal Takamine Yana Gihori. Miss Yui. I wonder if Satoshi and the others are safe. They are. I'm sure of it. Same dialogue, yes. Can I get over to the weird cabinet? Does it still have hair in it? Yep. That's definitely like a door or something behind the cabinet, right? Like, it's the same shade of black directly behind it, you know? Like, that's definitely gonna be something I can walk through. At some point, I'm gonna be able to, like, move the thing out of the way. Return home immediately, those who remain here will go hungry and die of starvation. That reminds me. Poor Monet's all alone. He must be one hungry kitty by now. Aww, the kitty! Guy. Can't get past that, can I? Alright. We turn back around. What's in here? What we got? Got another one of these signs. Heavenly Post. Breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were... Okay, I might have read this before. Yes, because I remember the word absconded. I was like, that's a weird word to use. Yeah, again, September 18th, 1973, 7 p.m. Oh yeah, this is the newspaper that it was like, don't read the newspaper. Wait a minute. Was the skeleton wearing pink? Was I the skeleton? I might have been the skeleton. Whoopsies. Sometimes you turn into a skeleton. I'd say most of the time you turn into a skeleton, but hopefully it happens way later in your life. But I think most people turn into a skeleton at some point. Unless they... Actually, no, I just remembered that, cremation exists, but then again, aren't bones hard to cremate? Whatever. Oh, I didn't read what she said. Slam. Huh? What did she say? I heard something about this once before, but I never realized just how horrific an incident it really was. But yes, I believe... yeah, okay. Is this full of... Yep, a disturbingly large amount of human hair is crammed into the cabinet, filling each shelf to overflowing. Looking closely, there are an excessive number of bugs excitedly scampering all over. The sight alone is enough to make your skin crawl. Okay. Alright, class. It seems like everyone is absent today, but, well... hopefully we can all have a good time nevertheless. Alright, what do we have over here? Oh, the gap... Wasn't there a gap in the floor before? No? Or, no, I was thinking of this gap in the floor, never mind. Interesting that that door is open now. I don't know why. Am I able to read this? No, I can't even get in front of it. Ooh! It's a key, isn't it? A label on the key reads 3A. Take it? Sure. Seems fairly rusted, but should still turn. What does this say? No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. Damn. Okay. This is for classroom 3A. Well, there's one door we haven't checked yet. Door's now unlocked. Yeah, this is the room where we found the skeleton that had scratched into the floor. Don't read the newspaper. I remember the layout of the hole because we had to spend a lot of time in this classroom. I'm pretty sure that skeleton was wearing pink. So, boy oh boy. It might take a while for that to happen, but I got a bad feeling about Mishishido.
Yeah, sensei.
Well, if it isn't the teacher. Are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did ya? I'll have you know, I heard one of my students screaming, and I've set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, that won't be possible. The school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. This is the second time you're explaining this to me. I guess first time to Mishishi, though. You're lucky that I'm just gonna have to accept what you're saying at face value, because you could just be straight up lying to me. But I am gonna just have to accept it by now, because that's the only parameters I have to go by. Fucker. You could just be lying. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions. Which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another. Or... oh yeah, my body can definitely move over there. Maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely, as they do. Ominous they? Consider this fair warning. Even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there. And if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently. Children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. But as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They're fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two close spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. Well, that wasn't a side, that was disappearing entirely. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Is there more hair? No, not hair. Knives are filled with just about every variety of cutting implement. Kitchen knives, surgical tools, chisels, etc. All appear unusually sharp. With so many metal tools in one place, this cabinet must be exceptionally heavy. That feels like foreshadowing. It being really heavy. Noted. Red! 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 Step aside. Why don't you fuck off, you damned corporeal? An earthquake? Uh-oh. Why would you I would just immediately walk away. If there's an earthquake and I'm next to something heavy with a bunch of sharp things in it, girl, I'm immediately getting away from it. I know that there wasn't a lot of time for her to think. But truly, if there's an earthquake, I'm at least gonna fucking crouch down. There's tables everywhere. I would be diving for a table or diving into the corner or something. Whatever. She was panicking. Whatever. In all the world, the most vile, untrustworthy individuals of them all. You school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students. You're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. This really hurts. You're all the same. Every last one of you. And I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Taken in? When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance. Because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they're either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them. You're just raging at them. That's not I've never met a teacher who actually cared about their students. Not once. You're wrong. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these godforsaken halls. If they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They'll all die meaningless deaths just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. I got a feeling that maybe I should have been holding the crystal. Any last words, bitch? I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Spare. Come again. Spare my students. What was that? Please. I don't care what happens to me. Just please spare their lives. They're not your children. You're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar. Did you know? When you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity. And I'm gonna crush you to dust. Pain must be unbearable, unimaginable. And you're gonna feel that pain every moment of every day forevermore. Ask me to spare you. It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me, and I'll consider sparing your life. I got a feeling I'm gonna die either way. Don't you harm the hair on their heads, you hear me? You're one stubborn little bitch. This is excruciating. I think my ribcage is broken. It feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm just imagining this. It's like the spirit's like just like standing on it, or like putting a foot on it and like leaning on it, you know? I'm losing consciousness. Is it her? Aw, poor baby. Corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. Everybody live. I love you all. Wrong end? Or we continuing? Meanwhile, okay. Whoa! Another earthquake! I think it's over. Well, I'm sure we're both completely fine. We're both completely fine. There wasn't a third one of us. It's all great. What's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We gotta go search for Miss Yui. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? We're going! Alrighty. But if we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? How about we leave her a note? Shinozaki, do you have anything I could write with? Got a pen? No paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. Miss Yui, we've gone to find you. If we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here. We'll be back. How's that? Blunt. Kind of sloppy? It's your fault we have to leave her a message at all, you know. But she might be in trouble. Okay, okay, just don't cry. We'll find her. We've combined together. Yeah. We have our crystal now. I think it's more important that these two are alive. I don't feel like Miss Yui was too big of a loss. That's mean. That's mean. Oh! Oh no, wait, I was allowed to hear before. Maybe not? I feel like I would have gone this way as Miss Yui if I could have. What's up? I just had a brainstorm. Class Rep Shinozaki's famous scary time candles. There's not a student in 2-9 who isn't intimately familiar with them, right? You kidding? There's not a student in our grade who hasn't seen them at least once. People call you the horror rep of Kisaragi for a reason. So how about... she's the one who puts the candles around. Okay, it is diegetic. That's epic. We light some candles like this, all throughout the school building. They'll be like signal flares for Mochida and the others. Let them know that you and me or Miss Shishido are all here with them, safe and sound. Yeah, I guess. Seems more like she's just trying to reassure herself than she's okay. That she's okay. But if it makes her feel better... Come on, let's go. Okay. Save. Yay. Alright. Maybe I go back up. Hopefully this thing don't break. Good. Piss bucket? Piss bucket still pissed? Ernest Hemingway. For sale, piss bucket, never pissed. Don't do anything you'll regret. Think of your mother and father. Remember their faces. You have only one life to live. Make it count. Do not waste the precious gift of existence. Why did they need a flyer for this? Yeah, seriously. Who's gonna kill themselves in here? I'd rather find my way out. Okay, yeah, this is the other one. Still got hair in there. This is the Bugs one? Yeah, the Bugs one. Bugs Bunny, maybe. Door fixed to the wall like a model can't be opened. Oh. It's cold in here. Not to mention dark and scary. Hey, Shinozaki. Do you have any more of those candles? Like the one you lit during the ghost story? I do. How about we light one up and take a quick breather? They give off some heat, right? Sure. Was there one in here before? This candle of mine really is kinda warm. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll save again. 2 quick saves in a row there. Okay. I figured I wouldn't be able to find her. What the? Looks like a dead end. Did this happen during that last earthquake? Miss Huey, where are you? I'm really worried. Don't worry about it, Ayumi. Don't worry about it. There's nothing we can do. And that's what matters. There's nothing we can do. There's upstairs, there's downstairs. Are we feeling upstairs or are we feeling downstairs? I think I'm feeling upstairs at the moment. Can't read that. Can read this one though. If you acquire any name tags from the corpses in the school, please bring them to me. I'll add them to my collection. Custodian. Oh boy. I do remember there was that red door that was the custodian door. I believe it was the red one, right? That was the one that had the, TV sound behind it, or at least like a static noise. Oh boy. Got a bad feeling about that custodian. Oh! There's a room over there. Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on the shelf. A crude picture, seemingly drawn by a child, adorns one of the shelves. Four smiling children are surrounding an adult and merrily stabbing him to death. How many children were found dead during the, September 18th, 1973 thing? We found that there was the teacher with scissors who was an adult man. Like, the number I got from missing kids was 3? And that is the number that we've seen before. There was little boy, I didn't pay too much attention to the gender of the child who was missing half of their head. And there was the little girl missing the eye. This outfit looks familiar to me. At least... I might be seeing things, though. No, she had, like, a sweater on. I remember paying attention to the clothes that they were wearing because I liked how they did the tears in the clothing. Either way, I'm getting real FNAF energy from this. I got a feeling that this guy killed his students and then, like, the ghosts are like, this is us getting revenge. How unsettling. Okay. And what we got here? Whoa! What the? Oh! Okay, can't enter that room now. Noted. I don't know if maybe because I have the crystal, it's like, you'll die if you go in there. I don't know. Alright. We'll go downstairs then. Save again. Do. Music got creepier when we came down here. It's always a good sign. Okay, I guess I gotta go around this side of it. Got another sign here. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. Oh yeah, here's all the shoes from before. The door is open. And this is a path now. New bones. New bones just dropped! These are human bones. I'm not worried, I'm a cat dog. Oh god, no! New bones, who dis? It's okay, Ayumi. They're just bones. We all have them. Are you okay, Shinozaki? I'll be fine. I'm just hyperventilating a little. We're all bones. We're all bones down here. I will say it is neat to notice that Yoshiki is always using last name to refer to everybody. Which either means that he's not close to them, or he's just really formal. And given that they were all really tight, I'm pretty sure that just means that he's formal. Which I find really cute. I find that endearing. These poor skeletons are naked. Exactly! Give me some of your meat to cover the poor old dears. Exactly. If you're cold, they're cold. Give the skeletons meat. It's okay, Ayumi. Come on. We have to find Miss Yui. Yeah. She's definitely alive. She's definitely alive. I've never heard of dramatic irony before. Anyway, where the hell's Satoshi?
もう少し篠崎も
If he were here, I bet Shinozaki would be a whole lot calmer. But he's close to Satoshi. He does say Satoshi's first name. That or he doesn't respect Satoshi. I bet if we were here, if she was here, I bet Shinozaki would be a whole lot calmer. Congrats on making affiliate. Oh shit! I didn't know you did that. Hell yeah! Pog! Oh boy. Good job! That's awesome. I must have missed that. Hell yeah. Orphan was very excited. That sounds like him. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, I got a lot of bones to investigate. Oh wait, no, Ayumi's talking. I completely missed that there was a huge-ass dialogue box on the screen. What are you standing around for? Let's get out of here! Alright, already. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school name ID name tag. Kai Shimada. Kaizami. Did you just hear? We have to get away from here. Oh, okay. Okay. Spooky. Let's investigate the door before investigating any more skeletons. Oh! Yeah, we got the shoe locker. My new Florbo mistress. Yay! Lev, you have no idea how great this is. I've been fucking obsessed with- me and Lee have been obsessed with Mr. Sinister for the past week or so. We have- I saved so many- let me check how many images of Mr. Sinister I saved within the last week. Really quick. Just taking a break away from the game. I need to emphasize, I didn't know shit about X-Men until like 2 months ago. I didn't know who Jean Grey was until, like, last month, dude. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 within that one session, and then I got another one on Saturday. Literally earlier today, I was looking at his like comic covers. Yeah, we were looking at every single cover he's been on today. I can get the Mr. Sinister cake actually. Quick break from the horror. Actually, I should emerge from the darkness. Emerging from the darkness to talk about Mr. Sinister really quick. Do I have the image? And a 7-day streak. Hell yeah, 7-stream streak. Where is this fucking image? Where is our Mr. Sinister cake? He looked- oh my god, I forgot he looked like that! He looks so bad, I love him. I'm obsessed with how bad he looks. I love it. This was, for context, me and Lee had previously made a cake that went badly before. That that truly is just like, oh boy. We called it the Joker because it looked like the Joker. So this time we intentionally were like, we're gonna make a Mr. Sinister cake. We're gonna intentionally do that. So I gotta- where is this? Where's the- there's image. Add image. Yeah, Lee is the X-Men expert. Ask him any X-Men questions. Oh shit. This is him. He was- what was he? What kind of cake was he? Mr. Sinister! He was- no, he was- I think he was just like a box cake. He was like- yeah, he was an Oreo box cake. As you can see, we got the tassels. We got the tassels. Can't imagine someone with a cape that wasn't camp before at least a little bit. Oh my god, I need to find that one image of Mr. Sinister that I saved. Luckily, I sent every image of Mr. Sinister I saved to Lee, so I can find the one of him being like, I fucking love capes. Welcome to the Mr. Sinister Tangent, everybody. Add image. Oh boy. That's Mr. Sinister. We needed his tassels. Here's the page I was looking at before here. Hello, thank you for seeing us. We've come to stop. Before either of you says another word, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I love that cape. I'm obsessed with this freak. I'm obsessed with this fucking freak. I didn't know he existed until like a couple of weeks ago, but holy shit, I'm obsessed with this guy, dude. I think I like learned of him shortly before we made that cake. When did we make that cake? He's a light in my life, exactly. Okay, we made that cake in February, and I learned about his existence like a week before. And I've truly just been obsessed with this guy, especially recently, you know? He's so weird. As you can see from this image here, on the top of this cake, the little blue and orange sweet tarts up there are based off of the Marvel Snap Power and Cost. Which, I'm personally a big Marvel Snap player. So Lee carved the numbers into them. I feel like if I zoom in here, you can barely see the 2s because he costs 2 and he has a power of 2. You can see that little 2 there and there. It's very faint. But as you can see, he's Mr. Sinister. As you can see, he's Mr. Sinister. This fucking guy. God, he's so like that, you know? Where's the other image that I love? God, there's so many of them that I love, though. I don't know if I can... Oh, boy. No, I can't narrow it down. I love all of these images. No, wait, where's the one where he's talking to Miles Morales? Where's the one where he's talking to Miles Morales? God. I love that one so much. There it is! Oh my god, I love the one where he's talking to Miles Morales. Okay. Image soon, chat. Image soon. Here we are. For people who don't know who this guy is, he's a weird geneticist who's obsessed with Scott Summers. Mostly obsessed with Cable, but it's evolved to be mostly obsessed with Scott Summers. Also Jean Grey, but not as much. I love... Do you want them to? The one time Mr. Sinister has ever asked anybody for permission before altering their DNA forever. Oh my fucking god. I love this freak. He's so weird. He's so weird. God. This man's name is Nathaniel. This guy's name is Nathan. Nathaniel. His name is Nathaniel Essex. He's the most British sounding motherfucker in the world. He's so weird. Alright. Mr. Sinister Tangent out of the way. Oh, I click back over to check when the ads are happening. Those are happening in 50 seconds. Okay, we're gonna treat this like an extended ad break. If anybody needs to take a self-care moment, do that. It's what Mr. Sinister would want you to do. Mr. Sinister would want you to do self-care. So if anybody, if you need to get some water or a drink, if you need to get a snack, or maybe something a bit more filling, if you need to go to sleep, or take a shower, or go to the bathroom, fix your posture, unclench your jaw, save your files, etc., etc. Have you taken your meds today? Must now go on the panel hunt. All of those images of Mr. Sinister I saved, I was trying to find the one of... me and Lee were trying to remember if Mr. Sinister was left-handed or right-handed. Was the context for this? I was trying to find... Oh, I don't think I sent it in our chats because I knew that he already had it saved. There's an image of him surrounded by a bunch of Scott Summers clones, and he's just like holding one of like the chins of the Scott clones, and it's so homoerotic. And I was trying to find that image, so I just googled a Mr. Sinister gay pose, and then I just ended up saving a million images. I was like, I'm just gonna search this because I'm just curious what's gonna happen. 1 second, please, if you can find that. That would be beautiful. Thank you so much. Pull it up. I'm pulling it up. I gotta save it first. I'm saving it and I'm pulling it up, and I'll keep it on screen for anybody who, wants to join, or, like, is getting the ads. There we are. Here he is. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is the gayest man I've ever seen in my life. And I'm gay. Look at this shit, dude. He's so normal. Gay and unoriginal. He's copying someone else. Technically, you could argue that his whole bit is copying other people, given that he fucking loves clones. And he probably loves fucking clones. I would argue. Oh boy, this fucking guy. Just all of the Scots reaching up for them. He's... oh my god. He's so normal. Because I'm pretty sure the way that he has a group of villains. He calls himself Daddy. Can I find the image of him saying... Where's the image of him referring to himself as Daddy and saying that he's gonna spank somebody? Let's see here. It's in the nanny comp, yeah, I know. There it is. I knew it was one of the ones of him getting scared by nanny. Image? I'm gonna have so many images to delete when the stream is over. Here it is. This is him being scared by this guy, by this little yada yada yada. Everyone who's been resurrected owes their lives to me. They are my children. I am their father. Last I checked, Daddy gives the spankings. He doesn't bend over and take them. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. I mean, I did save like 4 images. That little mouth. I saved 4 images of him being just scared of this fucking character. Oh boy. The casual homoeroticism of an old British madman. Exactly. I think... because he's not, like, canonically gay. He's not textually gay. I think X-Men writers just don't know how to write cishet people. Is there a single cishet character? I'm trying to think. Is there anybody who I look at and I'm like, oh yeah. Show me a straight X-Men character and I'll call you a liar. Yeah. You could argue Jean is, because what's more heterosexual than 2 men? I guess I did say cishet. I didn't clarify that they had to be monogamous. Or is it... I know that, the like, polyamory is the, like, more, like, you know, the modern version of it, where, like, polygamy is, like, Mormons tend to be that. Is it still monogamy? Or is monoamory? That doesn't feel the right word. I feel like it's probably just still monogamy, isn't it? I was like, it truly just occurred to me right now. I was like, wait a minute, I don't know what the opposite word of that is. Anyway, anybody who tuned back in during, like, as the ad breaks over to this image on there and me talking about that, then, yeah. When we find a word that sounds okay, I'll let you know. Thank you very much. I appreciate your work. But truly. Like, are there any... I'm trying to even just think of X-Men. Like, Iceman, canonically gay. Cyclops and Wolverine are both in a polyamorous relationship with each other at the moment. Nightcrawler? Hell no, that guy's queer as hell. Well, we know Beast isn't gay. But who knows what Beast's gender is? I've heard some compelling arguments recently. Alright. Let me go back into the spooky mode. I have a video game to play. Didn't Beast come out as gay for the cloud or something? I believe so. Lee, you're the one who told me about this. Lee has a million billion X-Men knowledge. He's my expert. If I have a question, I'm just like, sir, tell me everything. And then if he doesn't know it, then I'll read the entire fandom wiki. Chat, I know everything you need to know about Bishop. Maybe not everything, but I know. Alright. Each time you turn around, you stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the world behind your back still there? The person who wrote that sign has never heard of object permanence before. He hasn't publicly not come out, yeah. I remember you showing me that one panel of somebody being like, oh yeah, happy Pride or whatever. And I think it was like Scott right behind Beast, like, you gotta fucking tell him eventually. Was there anything else in here? I guess there is this door. The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open. Okay. Okay, I want to go save real quick. I'm gonna go back to the... I believe there was a save in here. I'll go ahead and save in a separate slot, why not? Okay, because I want to... That was a long loading screen and it really caught me off guard. Need to see Bobby's reaction to that shit. Now granted, Bobby didn't know he was gay until he was told he was gay. Bobby, you're gay! Oh boy. Alright, let me look at these other skeletons. I saved because I don't know whether looking at these skeletons is good for me or not, because Ayumi was like, we shouldn't do this anymore. Tomohiro Okawa. Masato Fukuroi. Because I'm worried about that, the custodian being like, if you have any student ID name tags, give them to me. Like, I don't know if the custodian is a character who's gonna be hunting me down because I have name tags. Hikari Kirigami. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making shit up. Scariest thing is your imagination, yeah? Well, that's normal. Okay, what do we got over here? We got a locked door, and a second locked door. Or at least a closed door. Oh, I remember that skeleton. There's a hastily written note on the ground. Its writer seemed to have struggled with it, as the lettering is inconsistent and difficult to read. Why, sister? Hurts, it hurts. After I die, the pain will continue forever. No! No, no. Oh! Oh shit, that's a spirit. Sis, you lied to me. You're gonna leave me behind, aren't you? I should have investigated the body first. I'll never forgive you. You okay? I hate you, sister. It hurts. Okay, well, at least you're not mad at me. There's the custodian's room. Yeah, erratic noise like TV static coming from it. Because I don't like that the custodian was like... was so casual about the corpses, you know? Alright. I should have investigated the body first, it might have had an ID on it. Victim's memoirs, 1 out of 5. I ate my friend today. Alright, right out the gate, getting down to it. What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were. And there's no food here. So we decided together that one of us should try to live a little bit longer. 1? Not like 4? Yeah. Well, now we're gonna see this person get the symptoms of, the fucking, the brain shit. You know, the cannibalism brain shit? I don't remember what it's called. We both were. There's no food here. So we decided together. Kuru? Maybe. Together that one of us should try to live a little bit longer. If I ever get home, I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. We left it all up to a game of paper, scissors, rock. Sorry, paper, scissors, rock. Okay, I didn't realize we were fucking weird over here. John Ken Pone, how about that? Loser eats winner, and I lost. I felt her blood going down my throat, quenching my thirst, and her meat was supple and satisfying. But that blood and that meat was once my friend. Up until just a few hours before, I'd been talking with her. As I feasted, I just kept thinking, this food used to be a person. Before I tore it apart, it all worked together to sustain a life. And every time I thought about that, I just started crying, and I couldn't stop. I wanted some part of her to be with me even after she died, so I decided to keep one of her eyeballs. And I thought maybe I should write all of this down to help preserve some small portion of my sanity. Oh, okay. We can skip that. Oh, wait. There was more? If I ever get home, I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. I missed that part. There wasn't more, I just missed that sentence before. Alright. At least I didn't remember it. There are decaying skeletal remains here, about the size of a middle school student. They're in the process of slowly drying and whitening, creating an almost overpowering stench throughout the hallway. Any clothing the deceased had been wearing is long gone, so there are no means of readily identifying gender on site. As we all know, clothes define gender. Basement, door's been nailed shut and is unlikely to be opened. Do not allow any person to enter. Takamine Yanagibori, principal of Tenjin Elementary School. Tenjin Elementary. Long loading screen. Is this a hallway? What the hell kind of room is this? It's not like any classroom I've ever seen. No, that's a really long chalkboard. This music is alarming. I got a feeling that I might be getting followed or something. Somebody after me. Ayumi? Hey, Shinozaki. My head splitting. Are you okay? We shouldn't be here. We really shouldn't be here. It looks like there's something in here, though. In the back. Something or someone. It could still be a something. This music is... Let me scratch my nose before I start moving. So I'm not itchy. Oh, hi! That's just a little guy. That's just a little guy. What the hell? Stay back! Get? Don't scare me like that, jeez. But he's just a little guy. Don't worry about it. He's just a little guy. You absolutely positively must not look into his eyes, okay? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna start a trainer battle. Rusted bloke's blood-soaked nail puller is sitting on top of the desk. Take it? Okay. Okay, I didn't know. I knew that they meant like a nail that's similar to a screw and not like a fingernail thing. I truly had no idea what they meant. That's like a crowbar. Got it. What's that thing in the corner? What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm really curious what happens if I interact with that kid. Oh wait, yeah, there is a quick save feature. Wait a minute. I was like, there's no... I would have to backtrack all the way, but there's a quick save. What the... The power stone in Yoshiki's pocket suddenly and spontaneously shattered. I think I just heard Miss Yui's voice. Did I save you, she said? It couldn't be, could it? Do it again. Damn it. I looked, and now I can't look away. What the hell is up with his eyes? Come with me. What's going on? It's pitch black. Shinozaki! Miss Yui! Satoshi! Is anyone here? Man, where the hell am I? Was I dreaming or something? I can't move? There's like balls all around me. Am I in a hole or something? Ugh. What the? Who's... Am I getting buried alive? Stop! Dirt and gravel. From above? Stop! The hell? I'm alive down here! You planning to suffocate me? Ugh. My mouth is getting totally filled up. Ugh. Stop it! I can't breathe. Am I going to die like this? This can't be happening. This isn't funny. Stop it. My eyes are really hurting. Squish? There we go. I was waiting for the text to pop up. Okay. Noted, noted, noted. And that is why we have a quick save feature. So we can investigate. I love it when my boy dies. God, that is a mood, huh? Well, we have a nail puller. Well, it seems pretty obvious where we would go from here, even though it's clearly labeled "do not go in here." We don't want to go in here, but sometimes it's the only way forward. Door's been nailed shut and unlikely to be opened. Everyone else has lied to us so far. Hey, the sign that said that red was bad is correct. Oh boy. Do not allow any person to enter. But I have nail puller. No? Okay, maybe not. One more try. Alright, alright. Okay. Was there another place I could have gone from here? Custodian door should be over here, right? Yeah, that's spirit. Was there somewhere back here, maybe? There's the bodies. Ayumi? What is it? Ayumi? Hey, Shinosaki, where are you going? The hell was all that about? Ayumi? Which direction did she go? Oh, there she is. That's her in the corner. Shinozaki, there you are. What are you do- Jeff the Killer? What's happening here? Why are you getting Jokerified? Jacob Smiles looking ass? Blair Witch in it? What's happening here? No one is saying that! Today is my daughter's birthday. She's turning 7. We're going out together to celebrate. What are you doing? It's disgusting! Ah! Why are you both looking at me like that? Ayumi, are you getting possessed by a lot of spirits? Shinozaki? Hey. Huh? Kishinoma! What's wrong? You're saying some pretty weird stuff just now. Huh? Was she not aware? Must be the pressure. Must be the pressure! Girl! It's ghosts! Her nerves are probably shot all to hell by now. Never mind. Probably just my imagination. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, Yoshiki, if we die, it's your fault. Huh? What did this say? Yeah. Well. What the? I was walking away from him! I immediately started walking away and not making eye contact. What the? Power Stone in Yoshiki's pocket suddenly and spontaneously shattered.
なんか今
I think I just... Yeah.
って
I was holding the up button.
なんだ
What's going on? It's pitch black.
篠崎だよこ
Damn,
こ
what
ど
the...
こだ
Was I dreaming or something?
てか
Can't move?
体動く
Yeah, okay, it's the same dialogue as before. Up was the wrong way. Oh, I was supposed to go back down? Yeah. Think I got stuck on something? Was I supposed to go back down? Or did I get stuck going up? We go back this way. Ayumi starts being weird.
どうしたんだよ
Does she normally, do their little, she looks creepier here in her overworld sprite, right? Like, does she normally have like a light in her eyes or something? Or maybe it's that she's... Yeah. Maybe she was like looking down, doing a bit of a Kubrick stare.
おい篠崎
Yeah, you're being creepy or whatever. Shinozaki... Okay. Ghost, immediately turn around, go in here.
さっきの幽霊か
It's that ghost from before. Got it.
出てきてるぞ
It left the classroom. Shit, this is the first time a thing that I've been avoiding has left the room. That is true, Yoshiki. This is the first time I've been followed into another room. Now granted, it hasn't come through this one yet, but granted, we are still on this dialogue box. It's the ghost from before. It left the classroom. Don't let it touch you! Is it gonna come in here, or...? Ghosty! Ghosty Woasty. It felt like bullshit that last time as well, just a little bit, because like I touched it and I was like, okay, fine. Now I can move away from it, and I was holding down the move button, but then I just immediately got it again. Okay, I guess we should probably do an attempt save here. So D&D was today, guess your happiness roll? Why do I get the feeling it was bad? Okay. Where am I supposed to go? I'm going to guess basement. 16, and with modifiers it's 23. Pog! Basement was incorrect. I can go in here again. With the world's longest loading screen. Yeah, Ghost is gone now. I can't access whatever the hell that thing is. I thought I was maybe gonna be able to walk over there. I don't know where that ghosty is. Nor do I know where I'm supposed to go right now. I'm not too worried about the ghosty. He's not the fastest. I outspeed him, and he moves like a tile at a time. And I am worried about not knowing where to go. Come on, Ghosty. Come on. Psst, psst, psst. Over here. Thank you. Fucking juking these kids. Maybe if I go upstairs, there's the there's the plank. I'll save again. If I go across this, can I take the plank back up? No. I don't know if that kid's just confined to the floor that we were on, or what. Hmm. Where do I go now? So I feel like I've been in all of the rooms I can currently go in, you know? Return back here. I can't push this, can I? Nothing over here. I feel like it would be something on the floor with the ghost, right? But I think it's also good to check while I'm still here, just in case. We go up here. You have the guide pulled up when you want to call it. If you ever want to give me vague hints about anything, I will be all the happy to take it. Okay. Right, yeah, I forgot about that door that hates me. Here, I'll ask you this. I'll ask you this, Lee. Do I need to be on the floor that has the ghost on it? That'll narrow down. That'll narrow it down. From 3 floors to 2, I believe. There should be, unrelated to Crowbar, a victim's memoir in the entranceway. Ooh. Looking like the first floor? Gotcha, gotcha. Entranceway. Like where the shoes are? The shoe lockers? Yeah? Okay. Hi, Ghosty. Come along. Car. Oh, there it is. It's hidden. Victim memoirs, 2 out of 5. I hold, in the palm of my hand, a piece of a person's body. A piece of a person who is living and breathing only a short while ago. I had a feeling there had to be something else in this room, but I didn't see this. This body part used to be attached to her head. Now I'm walking around the school with it. I had no idea eyeballs were so heavy. And I just keep squishing... just keep squishing it in the palm of my hand, as if I'm testing its firmness. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Stim toy! Okay. That's normal. Yeah, that's someone being like, is the world still with? Alright. Doing another double check around this area here. Okay. I'm not too worried about this little ghost boy. He's not so fast. Can't go to the right. If I go up here, there's those skeletons. There's the custodian's room. Can't open that. I can talk to the spirit again? I've already been in here. There can't be anything in here, right? I don't think so. And even if there is, I don't want to spend my time in there without being sure. I don't like the music in that room. Its vibes are bad. Me when I'm being haunted, the vibes of this place are really rancid. Here's the kid. Come on, kid. I'm babysitting ya, come on. Come on, Dyke. Have I been back to the room I started in ever? I did a little bit. I double bagged there when I was checking all of the rooms. I can go again though, just to be sure. Here's the bottom. I can't really interact with any of this stuff. I can check the bucket again. It's still full of piss. The note to Miss Yui is still here, untouched and unaltered. Looks like she hasn't come back yet. Can't believe she'd still be out looking for Nakashima. Wonder what that means. Air shelf? I feel like that's pretty much everything here. Classrooms are not numbered in a way that makes sense. This is classroom 1A, but is on floor 2. There's one more thing. Is this 1A? Yeah, it is. There's one more thing. In this room. Okay. I've read this already a few times. Behind the cabinet. How could I get behind the cabinet? Oh yeah, it's different though. The door is different there. It's a door, click on the door? What do you mean click on the door? What are you talking about? Ah, this one is nailed shut, okay. But every time it was open on this side, so I figured in order to get through it, okay. Figured in order to get through it, I would have to move the cabinet. Door is nailed shut and the nails are hammered in tight. Not gonna open through any normal means. Use the nail puller? Yes. Although unsuccessful in loosening every nail and opening the door, the rusted nail puller broke apart in the process. Or although successful, I think I said unsuccessful. There's a piece of scrap paper pinned to the wall. You notice dark spots dotting the page and realize they're tear stains. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be struck forever in a loop. May be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. I'm not worried about curiosity. I'm only half cat, so that means I'll only half die. And I'll be left with a half-life, which makes me very popular with gamers. Beware the messages of the dead. For there be curses among them. Curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. Well, that sounds like something that I'm gonna save before doing. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be something that I'm gonna be ignoring altogether. It just means I'm gonna save first. Now an e-girl, since Mack is popular with gamers. Ah yes, the one thing that gamers like. Hello, Haldo. There's that thing again. Victim's memoirs, 3 out of 5. I've been searching every last corner of this school building, trying to find a way of escaping with her. But it's not happening. No matter how much we struggle, only further misery awaits us. I'm so unbearably thirsty, so hungry that it feels like my stomach is eating itself. And every moment it gets worse. It's like a big black mass in front of me that's slowly closing in. I can't keep ignoring it. Well, that seems like something else, because I did encounter a big black mass that wanted to kill me. I've started talking to the eyeball in my hand to help stay focused and maintain my sanity. Stop looking at me like that. I swear I'll find us a way out of here. I have to make sure I tell your family what you did for me. I'm sure they're gonna love that. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system. It's rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. Well, that explains why I wasn't able to figure out what the fuck it was. There's a lever jutting out from one side. Pull it. Might as well. Ooh. So that opens up that. So I go back down there and then I pull that, I pull the other pulley. Okay. I believe there's a save point in this staircase, so that'll be something I utilize here. Alright. Don't know where that little ghosty is, but we're gonna wanna... There he is. Come along, little guy. You're very good at tag. Okay. We go back to the room we found that kid in. Was it this way? Yeah. His legs are tiny. He is trying. Look. I believe in him, okay? I want him to get better, you know? That's why I'm running so fast. I want him to get better. It appears to be a control yes, yes, yes. Pull the lever, Kronk! Ooh! I was hoping that we would get to explore the right. Me when I'm an American politician. Okay, come along. I'm gonna juke you so good. Woo! I'm a gamer. I'm glad it, like, paused me to show that he was coming out of the room. Because I wasn't sure whether he would follow me more or not. I mean, I assumed he would, but I wasn't certain. The cursed writings left behind by those who lost all reason must be read in the proper order. If one part is skipped, the next will never appear. If you insist upon reading such dangerous words too, I pray you have a strong will and a sturdy mind. Okay. Oh, there's a door. I was like, well, that was nothing. Is this the way up to the room that I could barely see? Okay, yeah, she does normally have a shine in her eyes. What's wrong? You need to stop for a minute? No, I just thought this seemed like a good spot for another candle. No objections, I assume?
Oh.
Go ahead. I was thinking about saving, I'm gonna be honest. I did catch the sprite detail. Yeah! A character just not having a shiny in their eye is one of my favorite visual shorthands for something being wrong, so I tend to notice that one. I have a couple of OCs I do that with, and there's a good story that I like, one of the Project Sekai stories that utilizes it whenever things go really wrong. And I always find it's a good way of conveying something going wrong with very little effort. Or at least very little, like, you know, major visual difference. The wall isn't meat. Vegetarian wall. Vegetarian wall. Okay, I did see that the infirmary was open. But I want to explore a little bit more. Okay, can I get that? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. What up, my Jared is name? Shit. I fucked up. I fucked up my ref. What up, my name is Jared19. And I never learned how to fucking quote vines. Okay. The musical sting as I entered this room. What if I just go through the exact same scenario? Oh! Part 2. It can be a real challenge to keep straight just which warm, severed tongue belongs to which patient. Aw, man. I don't know, man. There could be any of them. As such, it's highly recommended that the tongues be tagged or marked once detached. Their owners will be in no state to identify them, after all. I mean, even if you did, like, allow them to, I don't know if I would be able to identify my own tongue. I'm gonna be so honest. Best to work quickly, too, before things get hectic. The patient's bare tongue stumps will suffer postpartum swelling. Sorry, postpartum in this context is really funny. Resulting in a slow suffocation. It's like, I guess that's right, but that's not what I associate that phrase with. You may wish to put the patients down once the inevitable squirming begins. It's kinder that way. And will free you to tag your trophies in peace. Yoshiki moved on his own after that. I didn't have my hand on the thing. I moved him to the left, but he was the going, whoa, I'm going away from that. I don't like that. The scissors are still covered in blood. A lot of medicine and tonic. Home journal framed picture on the desk. Yep, journal's still fucked up. Still blood? Still blood. Ooh, wait, what did that say? Looking closely, each individual organ seems to be bloodstained and swollen, as if it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. That's slightly different. Old Sebastian's face hater, still full of ash. Oh! Good night. Why am I able to walk on these beds instead of interacting with them? Weird. Trampling them. I just imagine, like, diegetically, within, like, the canon of it, Yoshiki's just standing on the beds and walking over them. He just takes a big step up onto the beds. Hands in his pockets. Bones! Judging by size, appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a ID. Did you hear a voice just now? That happened before. When I investigated Bones and then it said Kizami. I'm assuming that's a name? Yeah, I heard it. Wonder what happened to him. I get the feeling he was surprised. I think he died quickly and suddenly. Okay. I didn't read what the name was. I doubt that that's going to be in the backlog. Yeah. Okay. What number am I on? The name wasn't Kizami? Kizami. What was Sachiko's full name, do we know? Sachiko? On the name tag? Yeah. I know that the name wasn't Kizami. That's the exact same thing that the previous Bones had said, though. I'm attributing the talking to the Bones. I don't know, yeah, I was like... I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a full... I think Sachiko's just Sachiko. Unless Sachiko is the secret 4th student hidden somewhere in... Hope Academy, or Hope whatever the name of this, Hope Elementary School, whatever the fuck. Heavenly Hope Elementary School. Watch out for her. The one they call the ultimate ghost. What number am I on? Am I on 4? I guess we'll do one of these. Okay, we are on 4 now. I am writing these memories. Okay, no. It is supposed to be not. It is supposed to be a typo. With sticky hands, but it's not me that is sticky, but something else. I hope you're not mad about this. Maybe you will think I'm a horrible person, but I got hungry again, really hungry. Like I was about to die, so I did something I shouldn't have done. Did you eat the eyeball? I promised myself I would stay sane, and promised myself I wouldn't do what I did, and I am so sorry, really, really sorry, but there is no excuse for what I did. With my bloody hands, I took the thing that I've been squishing, and I put it in my mouth, and I swallowed it. I ate it. That's not an L, that's a capital I. I ate it. Well, did it taste good, or what? Was it gushy? I imagine it's like a grape. Laboratories, girls, boys, let's keep our restrooms clean. Okay. Where did my bucket go? They've robbed me of my bucket! Okay, I guess we'll go with boys first. Yep. Ayumi? Feels weird being in the boys' room. Oh. Sure has an interesting smell. Laid it. Le mange. Je suis mangé une eyeball. Mirror is slightly vibrating against the back wall with every subtle movement you make, clattering as it does so. Here's Ayumi, standing next to him. I was honestly more concerned about the him I was more concerned about the him part, like him as in somebody else, because it's been pretty, hasn't it been doing things that are great? Yeah. Have things always been in third person? Or were things, I thought things were in second person before, but maybe they were in third person. She seems to be staring down at the floor and grinning wildly. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Ayumi, I'm sorry I made you go into the boys' bathroom. I know things have been rough since the transition. I know this brings up some bad memories for you.
Yeah.
What is it? Nothing. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Yoshiki's pallid face stares back at him from the mirror. Okay, maybe it has been in third person. But just the him feels weird. Is this really what I look like? Yep, pretty much. I get the distinct impression that somebody's watching me. I thought he was turning towards me like, hey, can you close your eyes? I need to piss. And the screen just goes black. The way he turned to me after he said that somebody was watching him, I was like, oh shit, this game's getting meta! Fuck! I don't know whether he means Ayumi or like that weird hole in the wall, but you know. That's probably where, maybe where the faucet was, and probably like where, I guess faucet's not the right word, the flush is. But you know, that could be like a peephole, I don't know. Probably just my imagination. I don't like the way that he turns to look at me there. Okay, it's on both. I'm scared of these stalls. I don't want that weird man to yell at me again. Well, he's yelled at me again. Shut the goddamn door!
No.
Hey, did you just hear that crazy voice? I didn't hear anything. But we're definitely not alone in here. You should leave this room right now. Okay. You ready, Ayumi? Come on. Would it be better if we went into the girls' room? I keep forgetting that they don't trail behind me. But I have to walk in there. And then, like, we combine. It also, I don't know if this is going to happen. It would be cool if one of these times Ayumi's portrait over here on the left turned into that creepy face that she does. That would be cool. I'm calling that before it happens in case it does. Huh? Is it weird that I'm in here, Ayumi? What's this? Mm-hmm. The ghost? The gray? Well, I mean, that's where, Naomi was. Seems stained, but with what? Almost looks like a person. Somebody died here. I can hear her voice. No, please don't. Whoa, what's wrong? Well, that seems like a good as time as any for me to let you all know that the ads are just about to happen. So here's your mandatory self-care check-in for the hour. Have you saved your files recently? Have you taken your meds today? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to grab a snack? Do you need to get something to drink? All of these are great things to do. You know? The ads are going to be happening. We do 3 minutes of ads every hour so people don't get pre-rolls and they come in and they can just join. And it's also a good moment for me and the rest of you, chat, to take a little break as a reminder to yourself that it's good to take breaks and not just be on your computer or your phone or whatever all the time. You know? I'm doing my stretches. I'm doing my stretches. Ah. There we go. And it's stretch your wrists too. Those are important. Especially if you have a creative hobby. Your knees as well. If you've been sitting down for a while, if you've been sitting down since the beginning of stream, hi, if you've been sitting down, if you've been here since the beginning of stream, it's been 2 hours. You can stand up. Here, I'll stand up. I don't know if that's gonna, I'll probably look weird. Cat stretches or dog stretches? What do you, the stretches I do? I sit, I keep myself sat, and then I twist my spine until my spine pops because my bones pop a lot. I got loud bones. And then I raise my arms into the air real up tall, and I like push them way up as high as they can go. With my hands forward, and then like out, and then with wrist bent, going back and around. Then we got like going wrists in circles, holding your arms out really far in front of you, both with hands flat and with wrists bent in both directions. I do them slowly up and down. Arms out to the side, with your hands flat but like thumb up. Jesus sort of looking pose with thumbs up, and then like pull them into your shoulders, like bend your elbows. Those are some guys. There's also with your arms fully out, like left arm fully out, chat. You're going up, you're holding your hand out, like stop it, and then reach with your other hand and pull back a little bit. Not super hard, don't hurt yourself, just a little bit to a little bit of resistance on your wrist. Like put your fingers touching your other fingers and pull back a little bit. And do that to the other hand. Bend your wrists a little bit. I read a lot of like guides on how to stretch good. Because I know my posture doesn't tend to be great. It's been getting better, especially with, you know, getting people to yell at me about it via the redeem, you know? It makes me catch myself even when the redeem isn't happening. Like when I'm not streaming and stuff. But, you know, I since I know that my posture isn't the best, I look up stretches that are good to like counteract. And even if your posture is good, it is important to stretch. It's good to keep your body in check, because fucking these kinds of ones that we got, like I'm not a human, but, you know, my anatomy is similar. With these fucking, you know, being a weird biped thing. We're not, like, you guys evolved, humans, look, you guys evolved from quadrupeds, right? Like, it's still within you to be like, oh god, I hate being a biped a little bit there. So, like, your back is gonna be bad, your wrists are gonna be bad, your knees are gonna be bad, you know? Crack your fingers so often, it now sounds like breaking spaghetti when you crack them. Yeah, I get that. I pop my knuckles so much. It's so nice, it feels good. And I like it. I'm gonna take a little sippy water, and then the ads will be over. Welcome back, chat, from the ads. I hope you all have taken care of yourself. We're gonna get back into video game now, where people aren't taking care of themselves, probably. I gently open the door. Sayori? Whoa. Oh, she's having a normal time. Why do we get a panty shot of this? What the fuck? This is not the time. What the hell? 1 second. Mr. Sinister? Mr. Sinister? No, not that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Mr. Sinister, please cover that. Oh boy. Pant, gasp, wheeze, sputter. They're all having a good time. Okay. Shirozaki! Mr. Sinister, you can leave now. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your Sinister. I don't think that violates TOS. I think we're... Damn it all! What the hell's going on around here? Ayumi... Are you okay? You alright, Shinozaki? Or is she laughing? The background didn't change. Last time we saw this sprite and now. This is the same background, I think. Because I remember looking at this poster. I wouldn't have noticed if I wasn't looking at this poster last time. Ayumi? Bring me more! You'll do whatever I ask of you! I don't care if you're innocent. You're listed as buried alive, aren't you? Oh, that's what happens when I die. They're mine! I'm sure as hell not sharing with the likes of you. Cleanup is a real pain in the ass, too, you know? Have some pity! Oh, I feel like she's possessed by multiple ghosts who are like fighting over her body or something. She has shine in her eyes, she's fine. What's up? Fight it, Shinozaki! Not me! Fight it, not me! My name's Yoshiki, I don't use it's. The person controlling me might, but not me. What the hell, that really hurt! I believed in you! Why doesn't anybody listen to me? What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand a single word you're saying! God damn it. Hey, Spirit. How you spiriting? That poor girl. She's lost her mind and she'll never get it back. Possession is a frightful thing. To have your thoughts pushed deep down into the pit of your soul, and someone else's take their place. Okay. Ayumi? Ayumi? Ayumi is staring at you as if transfixed, with an unnaturally wide smile stretched across her face. Should I have not have doubled back to talk to you? Ayumi? Okay, whenever I click on her, this will happen. Or whenever I, like, enter. Okay, Ayumi. She's normal. Is she following me still? Good. She's just wandering around a little bit. What do I do about this? Where do we want to go, Ayumi? Do you want to go downstairs? You want to stay upstairs? What do you... Look around, nerd? Yeah. If I go back in here... I won't be in that place. You want to go back in here, Ayumi? What the hell? This stall's pitch black inside. I'm not gonna even bother with the other rooms. Shinozaki.
おかしくなりそうだ。
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
なんでこんなことに。
Why is this happening to us?
岸沼。
Shinuma!
やべ。
Crap.
なんだこの煙。
What's all this smoke I see?
出てこい。
Get the hell out of that stall right this instant.
また吸ってた。
What the hell? You have a Sprite? I wasn't expecting this guy to have a Sprite, sorry. I thought you were gonna stay as a text box. I guess you have a voice actor, so sure. And then the tobacco again, were we? Well, no, sir. Didn't I warn you that would happen if Didn't I warn you what would happen if I caught you smoking again? Expulsion, that's what.
すいません。
I'm sorry. You're a real problem child, you know that?
お前さ。
Why do you even come to school in the first place?
親からも感動されて。
Disowned by your parents, living on your own,
授業も。
got no friends, never go to class. Fuck, I'm a teacher and I make fun of you little shit all the time, dude. Why the hell do you want to keep showing up? I fucking hate your guts. I'm trying to make your life even worse.
つまらないからと学校に。
Just because you hate school doesn't give you the right to throw fits and raise a ruckus all the time, mister.
楽しくないんだろう。
You're clearly not having any fun here, right? So why don't you just drop out? I really don't get it.
その家庭環境では。
It's not like you're trying to get into college. With your home life as it is, the thought probably hasn't even crossed your mind. Jesus, this guy sucks. Wish I could ask your parents what they think of having a no-good kid like you in the family, but they've never once shown their faces around here. Why is this guy the worst? What the fuck, dude? It's all these shim teachers, isn't it? Not since the very first parent-teacher conferences we ever held. Wonder if they'd be embarrassed. My parents are not exactly proud of me, shall we say. Yeah, that's not what I mean. I'm thinking of the big picture here. They're clearly just not good parents. If I had kids of my own, you'd better believe I wouldn't be half as lax with them as yours obviously are with you. The problem is, people are having kids when they're way too young. Before they become proper adults, they're puffing out babies of their own. And bad parents raise bad kids. That's why there's so many brats like you in this world. He's right about one thing. There's no reason for me to stay in this school. It really is pointless. I should just beat the crap out of this jackass and drop out. People think as long as they pay school taxes or tuition, they're good mommies and daddies. Well, newsflash, they're not. What's with that look? I've never had a teacher before. Well, first time for everything. Mr. Tsubata? Huh? Well, if it isn't the class rep, what's up? The vice principal is looking for you. You're needed back at the staff room. Gotcha. Thanks. Shinozaki, you've got great eyes, you know that? Always so clear and focused. We instructors like your kind best of all. You ever have a problem, you come talk to me about it, okay? Ah, that guy sucks. That guy's the worst. Hell yeah! Thanks. You're not really any better. Huh? You were thinking about hitting him just now, weren't you? What a sad fate it would be to get kicked out of school over a pathetic excuse for a teacher like him. You'd regret it later. You know you would. No matter how much of a pain in the ass it may be, and no matter how you think it'll turn out in the end. Just stay in school, man. Bite your tongue and make it to graduation. Honestly. Why are you crying? Sorry. Whenever I give an impassioned speech like that, I always find myself tearing up a little. You're Kishinuma from Class 1-5, right? Yeah. I'm Shinozaki from Class 1-3. Sorry to have butt in like that. Don't worry about it. Later. Hey, when you told him the vice principal was calling... I was lying, of course. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I never actually thanked her for what she did that day. For crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself, as soon as I realized we were trapped here, that I'd protect her no matter what happens. This must be a test. To see if I really meant that no matter what happens part. Ayumi? Why the hell are you doing this? Answer me! Oh, I love that sprite. Shinozaki. Aww, huggy. Please, come back to me. Shinozaki. We're going to find all our classmates and get out of this horrible place, okay? There's no reason. No reason for you to stay like this. Did the screen flash yellow? Interesting color. So warm. Ishinuma? Where? What? Shinozaki! You're... Ah! Ow! Is it you? Are you back? Huh? What do you... One explanation later. So what you're saying... Yeah. So far, all the corpses we found in here have been people we've never met before. That stain was left behind by someone really close to us. Someone whose mind was completely filled with the pain and agony of death. And the next thing I knew, I was in your arms. You were squeezing the life out of me. Didn't she just say hugging? She doesn't know what hugging is! Someone close to us, huh? I really hope that just this once, your intuition is wrong. But I could feel all her pain. I was freezing cold, except my throat was so hot. Felt like it was on fire. And then I voided my bowels and everything went dark. No matter how hard I struggled, my arms and my legs just wouldn't move. I wanted to yell out, "Help me!" I had no voice. I was scared, and the pain was so excruciating. Calm down, Shinozaki. You're not Seiko. Don't worry about it. That wasn't you. You're still alive. We don't give a fuck about her, okay? It's fine. It's the two of us. We got it. We're the two non-brunettes. We have to get our power together. No. Well, we've searched the whole building. Miss Yui really is nowhere to be found. Maybe we should head back to the classroom?
そうするか。
Yeah,
サトシたち
probably best. No Satoshi or the others, though, either. You're not Yuri too, right? Yumi? You're Yumi, not Yuri, right? Just erases part of the M in her name, and it's like, shit! Alright, we gotta go back to the classroom. Back to the classroom. I love when they tell me where to go. Well, that's a different classroom, but... Let's see if the wall is meat. Nope. No meat to be found. I'm probably gonna have to juke that ghost kid. Okay. Giddy conversation and laughter can be heard wafting from the infirmary. Really? Hey! I know that one! That's... Mayu? Is that her name? It was 2 syllables. That's right. It is Mayu. It's the same for me. I love my school. Suzumoto! Get away! You need to run quickly! My homeroom teacher's the best! But I guess you feel the same way about yours too, huh? Suzumoto! Hey, snap out of it! Suzumoto, it's us, okay? Hi, eyeball girl. Shinozaki. Ishinoma. You stand? Come on, right here. No, I'm okay. Believe it or not, these really aren't bad kids. Huh? They've just been through some horrible experiences. Here, read this and you'll see what I mean. Heavenly Post. 4 children abducted. Follow-up report. Was 4. We only seen the 3. But... Well, no, we have seen 4, haven't we? There were the 3 that showed up when I had that Naomi bad end, right? There was the one with no eye, the one with no tongue, and the one with half a head. But then there was also the ghost, the first one that we encountered, who looked different because she had long black hair. So I believe that would be all 4 kids, right? 4 children abducted, follow-up report. The brutal, shocking deaths of the recent kidnapped grade schoolers have now been traced back to the hands of the instructor found in the room with them. The scissors he held are confirmed to have been used to cut out the victims' tongues, ultimately leading to death through excessive bleeding or choking. Okay, technically all of them have had the tongue thing happen to him, but it's really prominent on that one boy because his only other visible injury is that one slash across his chest, and these 2 got other things going on, alright? He can have the tongue thing for now, alright? One of the victims even had the majority of her head slowly and methodically removed. Hey, I wonder which of them that was. This cranial mass was found on the floor next to her body. The Heavenly Host elementary students pictured here are the 4 who were found in that basement room. The basement! The basement! Woo! Of these children, one was... when investigators arrived at the scene of the crime. She was... but... one was still alive, maybe? That's what my brain auto-fills that as. like, she was covered in blood and she was bad. The newspaper is torn at this point. Okay, I'm assuming, because it's 2 girls, 2 boys, right? I'm assuming that the other girl is the one that was alive at the end. Because it seems like these 3 are a friend group, and then the 4th girl is a little different, because she hasn't appeared with any of the other ones aside from that. So I wonder if that's because they were all, like, fully dead, and then she assumingly died later, or maybe not at all, but probably. Yeah, she died later. According to this, there were 4 victims. But it said 4 kidnapping victims, right? Or did it say 4 kidnapping turned murder victims? So probably she died, of course. I was like, she could have died later, but she probably died shortly after being found alive, is what I'm assuming. I could be wrong. These ghosts have the same faces and uniforms as the children in these photographs. Did it not occur to them that as soon as they see a child ghost that, like, oh no, something bad happened to this child? If I see a child ghost, I'm like, oh shit, somebody either killed a child or that child had a bad time in some regard, you know? They don't think? That is true, they are pixels on a screen. Oh my goodness, one of my plushies fell! No! I saved his life. I put him back, he's okay now. Who fell? Yoda. Medium Yoda. I've mentioned my 3 Yoda plushies that increase in size. Medium Yoda fell. I forgot that Medium Yoda had beans in him. You know when plushies have beans in them? Can I get, like, bean ASMR? I don't know how, I don't know if that worked at all. Beansamar. Okay. These ghosts, yes, they're, yes. The ghost that was chasing us on the first floor earlier is one of them too. I can't just ignore these poor souls. I'm going to stay with them. I don't think that's a good idea, Suzumoto. You really need to get out of this room. Don't separate them. Shiver, whimper. Suzumoto, you have to stop this. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Oh shit! No, stop! Let me do the, where's the, it's shift. Okay, but that, okay, Noah is Throsden. I can't fucking tell the gender of Sonohead. Although, what up? And he's, oh shit, I didn't even notice. I was too caught up in trying to determine the gender. I was so caught up in trying to determine the gender of Sonohead. 'Cause, okay, you have shorter hair, but it looks like you have, like, accessories in the hair. Now, normally I would be like, okay, yeah, it don't fucking matter, right? But because I'm trying to determine which kid is which, you know? Yeah, and see, this is what I was talking about before when I was talking about, I was admiring how I was paying attention to their outfits because I liked how, like, it was frayed. Because I thought this was cool. That one. Spooky gender. This is how people do non-binary. This is how non-binary people make non-binary characters. Or non-binary people who are scared. Or it's like, I'm gonna make the most androgynous character known to man. And by androgynous, I don't mean has masculine and feminine features. I mean a person with the most, like, middle-of-the-road voice. Flat chest, but maybe they're wearing baggy clothes, so maybe there's more. And then the hair, maybe about, like, either, like, ear length to chin length, maybe a little shorter. Who knows? They're like, we gotta make this, we can't have any gender here. Not allowed. It's like, it's fine whenever it's one or two of those characters. If that's the only representation we're getting, it's boring. But whatever, what does that say back there? Shita no ne kikata? I don't know what that translates to, but that's what those words sound like, those letters. No, stop! Hey, what's going on? It went blue. Eek! Shinozaki! Damn it. Oh, I can get rid of Mr. Sinister. I need to remember to do that immediately, or else he's gonna be staying there forever, and I'm not gonna notice. And it'll be down to chat to tell me. And I honestly, chat, do I trust that you would tell me if Mr. Sinister was there the whole time? I don't know. I feel like it's 50-50 whether you would tell me if Mr. Sinister was there or whether you would just let him be there. Damn it, what the hell did they do? Ugh. Got a space heater. Grrlg. Okay. Oh, I have the that. Can I view that closer? Yeah, it only has the 3 in here. An old newspaper clipping given by Mayo. Contains a photograph of the 4 kidnapping/murder victims. Why does it keeps separating that one from the others? It makes me feel like there's gonna be something with that kid. You know? But yes, I'm assuming... Yeah, this game tends to do... like sexually dimorphic eyes. That's a common thing in anime. Where like the girls are rounder and then the boys are sharper. I do see that here now that I can see them normally. I believe girl, boy. I mean, I didn't get a good look at the other one. Maybe I was wrong in thinking that it was 2 girl, 2 boy. Or maybe Gurgle is a gal. More like galgle, am I right? Me whenever I'm a feminist taking over Google. Jeez, like, I think I have a winning idea for Women's History Month. Everybody's gonna love it. Nobody will be upset about it. Alright. Don't you mean Her Story Month? Shit! Zach Oyama. Wait, have I shown you that? I might not have shown you that. I don't know whether I showed you the bit of Zach Oyama talking about that before, because it is from Never After, which you haven't seen yet, but I don't think there's much spoilers in that bit. I would probably rewatch it before showing it to you, just in case. So it is from a Dimension 20 season you haven't seen, but it was from a adventuring party, so I don't think... No, I think it took place during an adventuring party after a battle, so I guess that would probably tell you what the battle set was. And that's a really cool battle set. You'll just have to wait. We gotta watch A Court of Fey and Flowers, like, you gotta see it. Blonde! Oh boy! Come and play. I thought I was talking about a puppy, to be honest. Ugh. Well, I don't know if there's much I can do about this. Okay, let's interact with everything I can. I just gotta leave? No water. Tonics. I can't interact with the lamp. Journal. Well. Okay, bye. So cold. Feel like I'm freezing. We can't even touch her, much less get her down. So what the hell do we do? I don't know. We have to do something. We have to! Whoa! Your nose is bleeding. What? Don't tell me that, jeez! You're so blunt about it, too. Why are you acting like... I didn't mean you have a nosebleed in the anime sense of this is a metaphor for popping a boner. I didn't... I'm more so concerned for your health, girl. More tea, girl. Would you prefer I didn't say anything and just let it drip? Hello. Huh? What? 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 Who the hell are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? What the fuck? Anime is the media to have a metaphor for getting a boner and then also showing the boner. It depends on the genre. Depends on the genre. I don't tend to watch much ecchi. She's got eyes like a dead fish. Oh boy. Yeah, there's not really much hiding behind that text box, huh? Is she wearing like a sash wrapped around her waist, or is that like a jacket? You've only just arrived at the school, have you not? That's right. Were you brought here against your will too? I can't say I recognize your uniform. Actually, I died here quite a while ago. I came in search of someone very important to me, you see. Your name wouldn't happen to be Naho, would it? It is. Who's that? High school paranormalist. Naho Sainoki? You think? She was on TV, receiving some kind of award last year. She's an author, right? Yeah. She's also pretty well known for communing with spirits and has a popular homepage with lots of information on paranormal studies and occultism. I'm a big fan of yours, Miss Sainoki. I'm on your website all the time. That's very flattering. Though I'm afraid you won't be seeing any more updates from me. It is a little jacket wrapped around here. Oh, I like the pattern on her skirt. Her last posting was about the Sachiko Ever After charm. I've been wondering what happened to you since then. I never imagined it was anything like this, though. Hey, sorry to interrupt. But did you say you came here in search of someone? Yes. So you came here of your own volition? On purpose? There's a way to do that? That's not something I can talk about. Sorry. What? The greater concern right now is your friend. That's right! Do you have any idea what we can do to save her? Before I died here, I searched high and low for any means of escape. In the process, I learned that these closed spaces were given the form of Heavenly Host Elementary School through the sorrow and agony of its victims. Victims of an incident that occurred 30 years before our time. 4 children kidnapped, with broken bodies later found in this very building. Those children are the ones giving shape to this nexus. The 4 kids pictured in that newspaper article. It sure seems like it. Oh, did the stream die? Miss some? Shit. Okay, what was the last thing that y'all heard? Oh, I can't exit this screen. I'll check the backlog again. You came here of your own volition? Okay. Recap as to the conversation that happened. They were like, whoa, you can do that? And she was like, yes, but I can't tell you how I did that. Anyway, we need to focus on helping your friend. Oh, right, yeah, shit, our friend is in there, fuck. How do we help her? It's like, well, I've learned that this place was made in the form of Heavenly Host Elementary School because of the fucking kids that died here and they had a really bad time and all their negative emotions made this place turn out like their elementary school. And that's pretty much that. And I died here a while ago. This all happened about 30 years, before we were here, the making of this place. I think that's pretty much what she said. Unfortunately, this place took its toll on me, and I died before I was able to make my escape. But the key seems to lie with those children. If they can be put to rest, there might just be a way out of here. Without all that sorrow and agony to sustain them, these closed spaces would start to break down. All this pointless suffering would come to an end, and we'd be released from this hell. That's my theory, anyway. Yeah, but put them to rest? How the hell do we do that? Yoshiki and Ayumi have not reacted at all to the fact that multiple times this person has been like, yeah, I died here a while ago. They've not thought about that once. They've not acknowledged that. I feel like that's a priority. But whatever, I'm not in this situation. Give them closure, of course. What they lack is any remorse or regret from the one who killed them. The one who killed them? You saying? The murder is here in this school, yes. Seriously? How are we supposed to get someone like that to express remorse? Where the hell would we even begin? Mayu's crying. You need to do whatever you can, and do it quickly. If you don't, those 2 spirits are going to hurt your friend. We will. We'll think of something. I guess the first order of business is actually finding the killer. Hey, Shinozaki! Hey, hold up! I don't know much about you as an author or as a paranormal researcher, but I'm gonna take you on your word anyway. Right now, I'm just grateful for any lead at all. So thanks. Bye, Naho. Hi, Ayumi. Okay, let's see here. Was there anything else that she said that you guys are gonna need to hear? You came here of your own volition? Yep, can't talk about that. Whoops. Your friend! Oh shit! Yeah, our friend! I was looking for a way to get out of here. They all died and they made this place pretty much. And I died before I could leave, and we gotta make sure those kids are good. We gotta make sure we make those kids have a good time. I like how one of the, like, she says, like, either making the guy who killed them show remorse or regret, but not, like, getting revenge. That's what I thought this was gonna be, but they seem to really want to get revenge, given that drawing of them all stabbing that guy. But who knows? Hey, you alright? Yeah, I'm okay.
戻してない
I thought I was going to throw up, but I didn't.
平気に振る舞ってるけど
She's acting normally, but I don't know.
プレッシャーでボロボ
I
ロ
think
じゃん
she's starting to snap under the pressure. Shinozaki.
早く出してやらねえと
She needs to get out of this school, or she could be in real trouble.
出口は
Damn
ね
it.
えのか
Why is there no exit? Alright. Let's go, Ayumi. Is this the floor with the kid? I think this might be the floor with the kid. Yep, it's the floor with the kid. I mean, if we're looking for the guy that killed them, is the basement not the biggest... Okay. Okay. Where do we go from here? Oh! There's an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. It seems to be missing its head. Pick it up? Not right now. Let me talk to this guy first.
痛い
Not yet again? We do that first? Oh, that's it is the loading screen. I was wondering. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire.
なんだ
What the? I hear a voice.
返し
Send me back my head? Antique doll body. An old stained torso from an antique Japanese festival doll. So we gotta find the bod? Or the head, rather? We got the bod, we gotta find the head. So no head? How many times can I make the same joke over and over and over and over? Over and 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 over. I assume there's nothing in here. Always good to check just in case. Just the police system. Anything new from interacting with this? Yeah. Go over here. Be out of there. I knew there would be a ghost eventually. Come along, kid. Come on. Over here. There we go. He's trying his best. Really trying his best. Alright. And check down here. Interesting. The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open.
くそ
Damn it!
開かないか
Knew it couldn't be this easy.
なんで開かねえんだよ
Why won't you open?
出せよ
Let us out, you worthless pieces!
うるさいな
God, you're annoying! Just shut up!
の
Huh?
たとえ開いても私は
Even if it did open, I'd be staying right where I am.
先生やみんなを置いて
You think I'm just going to abandon Miss Yui and all her friends? And run away?
なんだよ
It's your
そう
problem.
じゃねえよ
Never said that.
臆病者
Wuss? Coward? Delinquent?
お前こそうるせ
Now
えよ
how about you shut the hell up? Come on, let's just go. Wish I were with Mochida instead of you. There's gotta be something about this place that makes everybody, like, hate each other, right? Like, I feel like these relationships are breaking down way faster than normal. Like, they would break down eventually, but not this quick, right? We're looking for a head. We're looking for a head. We gotta get ahead. Okay. You go up here. Head in the piss bucket? No head in the piss bucket. Head in bottom half of classroom? No head in bottom half of classroom. Head. Head in top half of classroom? Head in pulley room? Head? 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 Is that the... have I read that one, or is that the 5th one? There we go. We saved beforehand. Victim's memoirs. 5 out of 5. It told us not to read all 5. That's why we save first. Oh, I'm glad it gives us a warning beforehand. That's beautiful. We're reading it. What the? The power stone in Yoshiki's pocket suddenly and spontaneously shattered. Don't read it, she said. But it couldn't be, could it? I like how it is just like, I guess everything in this place is like an insta-kill rather than chipping away at our health like in chapter 1. So it is nice that we have that, however it's really funny. I'm reading it anyway. You are reading this. Allow me to forewarn you. Is this a fucking chain email? What's happening here? Is this fucking Smile Dog? There is no hope of rescue. There is nothing to be gained. Endless wandering and endless torture is the nature of this place. I succumbed to my hunger and thirst. Began nibbling on that corpse again. There is no flavor, no sensation. Just meat and fluid to sate my empty belly. I promised I would not desecrate your body anymore, but I broke that promise. Please. Forgive me. Shinozaki! What? No. Huh? What did... Did you eat her? Is that Shinozaki? The hell? It's in my mouth. Tastes like blood, but... Ah. And that was that the note there? Classmate. Well, I could read one word on there. I could read one word on there. No. It can't be. Shinozaki! Shinozaki! This is definitely her. Why? Who the hell did this to you? Ah! Who was it? I'll make them pay. Hmm? Shinozaki's testament. It's a yellowed school flyer, presumably taken off the wall somewhere along the way. A short message has been hastily scribbled in pen on the reverse side.
死にたくない
I don't want to die.
たくない
I don't want to die.
殺される
I'm going to be killed.
食べられる
I'm going to be eaten.
あいつが追いかけてくる
He's chasing me,
もう
and I can't keep running.
この遺書を読む人がいたら
If anyone should find this paper,
あいつを
I urge you,
裁いてください
bring him to justice. Gasp, whimper.
私を殺して食べた
The
の
one who killed me for sustenance.
クラスメートの
My classmate,
死ぬまです
Kishinuma. I love the vocals coming only in the right ear really loudly. I know that I have the audio ducking on. I don't know if you guys heard that as much, but that was awesome. Haha, I ate ya. Nope. Yarg! He's being normal. Wrong end? You okay? Oh, he hungry. Crack splutter. Oh. Boy gotta eat. Boy gotta eat. When you're not you when you're hungry, alright? He's a growing boy! He's a little lad, okay? He must have his treats. And that, good friends, is why we quick save. Hi, Ayumi. I don't know what your guts look like. Anyway. There's... Yeah, it goes just blank over here. We can't go further than that. We go into this classroom. Nothing in here but this, huh? Full of human hair and bugs. Hey Lee, my corpse party expert of remembering this game over a decade ago. But would you say all of the chapters are around the same length? Oh, there's the head. It's a severed head of an old-fashioned festival doll. This one's slightly shorter. Ah! I had a feeling I was almost done with this. I was just wondering. Because I was like, ooh, if I'm getting a chapter a stream, that's a good way of thinking about this for planning. Severed head of an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. Pick it up. Find a penny, pick it up. All the day you'll have good luck. Her name is Penny now. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. It wants... it wants his body. Please. And the body's like, please give me head. What the... I hear a voice. Return my body? Acquired antique doll head. As the head and body of the antique doll are joined, begins speaking more clearly and directly. With a high-pitched voice like that of a child, it slowly repeats several phrases in a cold, methodical, and almost robotic monotone. And we're gonna find out what this doll says after the ad break! God. Chat. Okay, if you need to take a break, I might take a bio break myself here. It's a good moment for if anybody needs to get a snack, get something to drink, save your files, save your goddamn files. Take your meds. How's your posture doing? Unclench your jaw. You better stop clenching it. You want to stretch a little bit? You want to stretch? Just a little bit? Good for you. As long as you're doing it. Like, okay. Like, don't push yourself. Damn you and your jaw talk. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Every time I do one of these, and somebody's like, oh shit, I need to do that. Ha! Ha! You thought that I was doing this out of self-care? No, I do this to spite you. Ha ha! I win! Oh boy. But anyway, yeah, there's gonna be 3 minutes of ads here. We do 3 minutes of ads every hour so people don't get pre-rolls, and we get them all out of the way at the same way. We are not getting constantly interrupted, and I'm able to pause the game during them, and you guys won't be missing out on anything. So don't worry about missing out on anything, because it's not gonna happen. Don't you dare worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. But yeah, they're starting soon. They sure are. When those happen, I am going to be taking a quick break myself. So, oh, there they go. I will return to your chat. I'll go to the BRB screen. You guys want... Here, I'll put Saints on in the background for you guys. Oh, while I'm out. I'm back. I'm back. Hopefully, I don't think the ads were over for too long. Here we are again. Hi. Oh boy. Come on, register that the game exists. Come on, you got this, Streamlabs. There we go. But oh boy, let's figure out what this little weird doll... Hey, what are you gonna say, you freak? To have killed children so brutally. I was not in my right mind. I did not want them to die. I was scared too. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so very sorry. I am actually a good person. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So very sorry. Did this doll belong to the murderer? Doesn't it kind of piss you off? Like it's just playing around and saying what we want to hear. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. So very sorry. You don't need this thing. Wait, don't you think it might count as repentance from the murderer? Penitent Spirit. An antique festival doll bearing the spirit of a man with a guilty conscience. I'll never forget him, no matter what he says. Okay. What's the ups? What's up here's? Yeah, that was the one with the bugs and then the one with the drawing. Right, and then the room we can't enter. That's why I didn't remember what was in that room, because we aren't allowed to know. It's down. Gotta go give this to the kids. This bucket. Yum. Going down. Where's Ghost Boy? Here's Ghost Boy. Come on. Oh, you got really close there, champ. Good job. You're doing your best. It was this way, right? Da, da, da. Yeah, it was in here. Probably should have saved before going in this room. Suzumoto! Open your eyes, please! Oh, there goes the door. Haven't you ghost done enough already? I don't know about everything that happened to you. And yeah, I get that it was really horrible. But you're cursing and killing innocent people who had nothing to do with any of it. What the hell's that supposed to accomplish, huh? Stop! If you make them mad, they'll shut us out! Come on, you two. I have something you need to hear, okay? Just listen. Ayumi held up the antique doll and let the children listen to the penitent spirits sealed within. You can rest peacefully now, okay? You don't have to keep suffering. Horrible things that happened to you are all in the past. Your loved ones. Your parents are waiting for you. Go to them now. Please? I know you can do it. The red flashes are a great sign. Let go of that girl. Let go of Suzumoto. Red flashes are a great sign. Especially when they're increasing in... No, stop! I've heard of ghosts walking through walls. What the hell? Ayumi threw the antique doll to the ground in a fit of panic and frustration. Fuck that doll. Ah!
嘘だろ
Sheep? No. Okay, not in control for that. Now I'm in control. Shinosaki, where are you? Okay, fine, I won't go back and pick up the doll. I got a feeling that there might be a meat wall. I was thinking, you know, pretty good that they ran through that door. 'Cause that door, easy to break. Someone tells me wall not gonna be that easy. Meat wall! What? What the hell?
まさか
This isn't.
これ
It couldn't be. Ayumi?
見るなここ
Shinosaki, don't look! Come on, let's get away from here! I can't take this anymore! Shinosaki!
マジで頭
Really starting to lose it. What the fuck is that? Mr. Sinister! Mr. Sinister! It looked like a zombie at first, but no, it's Mr. Sinister! Yay! Oh, it's fucking Mr. Sinister, dude. Oh, you got bonked. Schloop! That's the sound effect? Schloop? Schloop! Schloop! Oh, we're back here. What?
棚が
The shelf feels like it's gotten lighter. Ow! Oh!
先生
So you're
生徒のことを心
really
配してる
truly concerned about the safety of your students, are you? Of course I am.
たかが他人の教師だろ
But you're just their instructor, no? You have no familial bond with any of them. You're not their mother.
親みたいなものよ
But they're my children!
私も如月学
I think I speak for every single one of us at Kisaragi Academy
みんなのご両親にも負け
when I say that we love our children.
たちを愛し
We care about them just as their parents do. You sure about that? There was a guy here. there was a gym lead teacher there who wasn't as great. I wouldn't say everybody at Kisaragi.
バカにしないで
Never underestimate a teacher. Oh,
それよりも答えて
no, answer me this.
この生徒たち
Your little rant earlier suggested that more of my students are here than the two I came with, and the one I heard.
ここに連れてこられ
Is it true? Were the others brought here as well? It is.
同時に
Numerous corporeal entities joined us in these closed spaces, all at the same time.
先生に含めて
Counting you,
9人
I sense the arrival of 9 people. Oh, so this one can count. Oh, my right arm. It's definitely broken. And all this blood,
棚に入っていた刃物
all those cutting implements on the shelf must have done a number on my back.
気を失っていた
I wonder how long I was out for.
死
Shimozaki and Kishinuma must be worried. I need to get back to the classroom. That spirit was trapped here, just like us. Succumbing to unbearable feelings of anger and hatred, one victim drawn to harm another. It's not just people trapped in this space, but their sadness and torment as well. It's got nowhere to go, so it just hangs in these halls. We shouldn't be here. I have to get them all back home. Please, everybody. Stay safe. Damn, girl, I got some bad news. About this funny little literary device called dramatic irony. Continued in Chapter 3. Chapter 3 has been unlocked. Woo! Hell yeah! That achievement was called Penitence. Let me go look at that achievement art. Who is that in that achievement? Can't tell. I can't tell from that. Well, y'all. Yes. If I look at this. Whoop! Sorry. It started doing its little thing here. Yes, it's extra chapters. I was curious. I was like, didn't I read on the Steam page that there was new content in this? It's probably in the extra chapters, is what that is. Let me double check what the Steam page says exactly here. On top of the original 5 main story chapters and 14 extra chapters, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. 2 new extra chapters delve into the relationship between the series favorites Ayumi and Yoshiki, as well as introduce Miku Shirayume and Ryoka Iwami, 2 characters with their own intriguing roles to play in the grisly legend of Heavenly Host Elementary. Wow. Fucking 14. Ayumi and Yoshiki content. We pop in bottle. Okay. And also hello, Gerald. Alright. Okay, let's look at over here. Ending list. We add these 2. We didn't see 3 and 4. Nope, nope. Okay. There was this. Mayu dies a gruesome death. Was the killer's repentance a lie? I don't know if this doesn't look like the teacher did. The teacher wore glasses. At least according to the art. But then again, if they're like a weird undead, maybe zombie type thing, maybe you don't need glasses anymore. And I'm also pretty sure he wore like a different... He doesn't look like a teacher to me. Which makes me think he might be the custodian? This teacher also used scissors. I don't know, I'm getting either custodian energy or maybe even the principal, but I'm leaning towards custodian. But who knows? Could just straight up be Mr. Sinister, I don't know. Buried alive. And then read victim's memoirs to completion and killed Ayumi. Oh, there were 2 in the middle there. Ah. Ooh, birthday coming up, hell yeah! Pog, pog, pog. I'm doing pretty cool. Happy early birthday in case I don't see ya around, in case I don't get the opportunity to tell you that. Extra? Wow, 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 25. Wow. 2 days. Whoa. Well, in case you don't pop in on Thursday, and, you know, you're... Because I would imagine, you know, yours is on a stream day as well? Wow. Is that on a Monday or a Tuesday? Whoa, the mod. Next Thursday? Whoa. Well, I guess if you want, you might be able to choose what thing I'm doing then. Mod of the channel. Little moderator boy. Oh, this again. Look, okay, that was cool, but I don't need to sit through it again. Birthday mod privilege, big if true. Alright, I don't want to start a new chapter right now. I guess we can look at the name tag list again. Yeah, chapter 2. Oh, I only missed one? Yosuke Katayama. Oh wait, it tells us how they died as well. Pushed down the stairs, suffered compound fracture and bled out. Kai Shimada, sliced up with edged weapon, bled out. Tomohiro Okawa, sliced up with edged weapon, bled out. Masato Fukuroi, struck with one weapon and stabbed with another, bled out. Alright, yeah, the bones that disappeared into spirit. Yeah, the one that that happened and I immediately went, no, I didn't get to look at the bones yet! And Hikari Kirigami. Kirigami? Bled out from injuries. Okay. Is Kirigami the name of the school that we go to? Or... I mean, it could just be a... At least it sounds similar to that. Intriguing, intriguing. What an interesting time here. Alright. Let's exit game. We'll go to big screen. Right, yes, I'm in the dark. I can probably turn off the darkness. I'll enter the light. Ah, it's bright out here. What the hell? Jesus. It's so fucking bright. That's But yeah. How are we all doing, chat? The dark. The ominous darkness. I suppose I should change the category to just chatting for a little bit here. No, I don't want to end stream yet. Talking post corpse partying. We got 2 chapters in, 2 out of 5 of the main story. I'm intrigued by the extra chapters as well, though. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, I guess I will just go ahead and say thank you all for watching. And this is a reminder, I'm streaming again on Thursday. I'm doing an art stream. We're gonna be doing some art projects. Hey chat, remember how literally yesterday, when I was talking about this, I was like, well, there's those 2, and then there's somebody whose Discord I'm in who does one every month, but they hadn't posted it yet. Guess what they posted today? So that's a stretch goal. That's a stretch goal. That's a stretch goal, alright? Oh boy. But that one I was talking about is in the Mari-Kyun Discord server. The prompt for that one is like magazine cover for your favorite character. And that seems really fun. I wiggled really violently there and I don't know why. I mean, with one of my favorite characters being Junko and Oshima, I feel like that's pretty easy. But maybe I would do somebody else. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite characters. I got a lot of Blorbos. The Blorbo Bleebuses. Bunch of little silly guys. It would be a silly one to do. What if I did, like, Harry Dubois on the magazine cover? That's hilarious. But you know, that's a stretch goal. I definitely want to do the other 2 more, but that's if I have more time. But yeah, I got art that I want to do. I got that art that I've been doing. I got arts all over the place. I've been doing stuff and things. I've got, once again, the follower goal. I've mentioned that before. That, in case you're unaware, when we hit 200, I drop Pep's official design, Pepperoni, my evil sibling, my evil twin. I have that art all prepared. Pasta water. Pep design soon, yeah. You can get that if I get 4 more followers. But yeah, that'd be fun. Fucking epic and shit. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. God, I see him giving you fucking like trading cards for stuff. It's always so silly whenever you play a game. It's like, oh, I collected 4 trading cards. I clicked on one, I just saw a bunch of designs of characters that I've not seen before, so I can probably take the content warnings down, can't I? We can probably take the content warnings down. I think we're good there. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I don't know if you're watching right now, Penguin, but thank you. If you're there, Penguin, thank you. I know you lurk whenever you show up. Blah 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 blah. There's just a bunch of little guys here. I have no clue who any of these people are in the trading cards. Well, I know who Naomi is. Does anybody care about Steam trading cards? I've never seen one person actually care about these. But surely somebody has to, right? Right? Okay, I can't see the ones that I don't have close up. But that just, the fact that, like, I recognize the people in some of these other ones, but I don't know the people that I've gotten. I guess for transparency, if you guys want to see the, let me cover up the games that I have. Like, my 2 stream list was open. What the hell, chat? Maybe you would notice. You would know what could be happening soon if I go over here. You guys want to appreciate some cool art? It's a zap button. We got over here, got this one, which is like the one that they're using in all of the art, all of the promotional stuff. There's that one. And then, like, I look over here, it's like, oh, I recognize you, I just met you. There's some fucking emo bitch here. There's fucking Sebastian Stardew Valley's here. Sebastian Stardew Valley and like a yukata. Oh, she has light in her eyes there, actually, I just realized. Don't compare them? Ah! Okay, so this guy sucks, I guess. That or you have strong opinions on Sebastian Stardew Valley that I haven't heard before. Then we got fucking Kid Ghost, which I believe is the first one we saw. The Ominous Void, Slut, and a dapper mafia man. And then just some fucking anime girls. That's what we got here. See, look at all these fucking achievements. And see, a lot of them are just find all the name tags. A lot of them are find all the name tags. Ooh, I got one of the hidden achievements. I guess that was for completing chapter 2. I don't know why those are, because there was 8. I checked at the beginning of stream. I don't know why. I don't know why those are the hidden ones. Maybe the titles. The titles might be the spoilies. With, like, that one being called Penitence. And it being about, like, trying to figure out, you know, what Like, if they would, if the person who killed all those children. Wow, I wiggled about that. That's how you know I don't support killing children. Is that I did a big wiggle about it. Oh boy. Gotta do my little wiggles here. Yes, 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 yes. Did so good not calling Mayu Miss Meatwall like you usually do. Oh boy. She really wasn't a lot, was she? I feel like she could have been more. In Haldo's honor. Yes, yes, of course, of course. I respect it. Oh, don't forget the mustache. I can take care of that one myself if you want. There we go. I took care of it. I took care of it. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. She's a nothing character for a theater kid. She's too busy being sad about transferring schools. She's too busy being sad about that to do anything else, really. And that sucks for her, I guess. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Well, she doesn't have to now, exactly! Well, one could argue that she transferred to, Heavenly Hope? Was that what was the school called? Heavenly Host? Heavenly Host. Heavenly Host. Because it was the Heavenly Post. And her friends transferred too! Yeah! We all go to the school together. We live as friends and we die as friends. Beautiful. What a beautiful story. So who haven't we seen so far? We haven't seen Satoshi. We haven't seen Yuka. So far we've seen Naomi, Seiko, fuck, I forgot his name already. Yoshiki, sorry. I was like, what? I know the first syllable, but where does the rest of it go? No, I was thinking the wrong first syllable again, and that was throwing me off. Yoshiki. There was Mayu, Ayumi, and then Miss Shishido? I think Shishido. So that leaves... Is that everybody we've had? Yeah. So that leaves Satoshi, Yuka... Oh, the guy with the glasses! Not the nostalgia critic. Not the nostalgia critic, not that guy with the glasses. Sorry, I said that phrase and then I had war flashbacks. Oh boy. Oh, Chan. That guy. Morishige. Thank you. I was like, it was a long name that began with M. Morishige. That's that fucker's name. Oh boy. I guess I could point out a couple things I noticed. Shige is Shige for short, but only if you're Meatwall, of course. Shigeru Miyamoto. This is so nothing. But I like looking at like what first person pronouns people use in Japanese because they, instead of like second person pronouns, like, or not second person, third person pronouns like we'd use in English as like our main thing, it's mostly first person that are like the weird gendered things, but with also other contexts and stuff. I didn't pay too much attention. Most of the time whenever I heard people using them, it was watashi, which is like the generic one. It's like, if you're a girl, 9 times out of 10, it's like watashi. And if you're a boy, if you're being formal, it's that. All I noticed was that, yorishige. So, no, it's not that. Yoshiro? What the fuck? I feel so bad messing up his name constantly. Sasuke. Yoshiki. I was mashing syllables together in my head and I was like, I'll come up to it at one point. Yoshiki. Yoshiki. Yoshiki, 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 Yoshiki. Think about the dinosaur. Think about the dinosaur in Mario, and he's got a key in his mouth. Yoshiki. But then put Yoshiki's hair on top of that dinosaur. That's Yoshiki. Okay. I forget what I was talking about. Yoshiki uses Ore, which makes sense, of course. He's like a dude trying to project masculinity. And, you know, trying to appear like a cool adult. You know? And then I noticed, like, those were the only ones that I really noticed. I didn't really hear anybody do anything else. I did notice, I guess there also are second-person ones, as I flubbed earlier. I only know two. I only know Omae and Anata, with Omae being the ruder one, for, like, when you disrespect the person more. And I noticed that the red spirit, as it was crushing Miss Yui, it was using Omae. And then when we met I forget her name, the new girl, Naho was using Anata. She was also using Watashi. She was one of the people I noticed using Watashi. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. This is so cool. Hell yeah. I am talking over them a lot, but I hear a couple of things. I haven't gotten what everybody uses, but I like it. I like learning this stuff. It's fun when there's only a couple of sentences where it's like, oh, I know the direct translation of this, and they've translated it slightly differently, but not enough for it to be like anything meaning anything different, you know? They accomplish the same goals. But yeah. Yeah, I love localization when talking about translation. I love localization, so like you find out like more about that kind of stuff. It's so cool, like, because translating directly from a language is one thing, but then having to, you know, cultural references are going to be different depending on who you're translating it for, you know? They called it paper, scissors, rock. I'm not certain of this. I've heard that's what British people call it. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard that on one post on the internet. British people scare me. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I know it's Jonkenpon in Japanese. I don't even know if those translate exactly. I think it's just called Jonkenpon. I've seen an episode of Nichijou before. I've in fact seen most episodes of Nichijou. I don't know if I've seen all of them, but I've definitely seen most of them. I like Nichijou. It's very good. Highly recommend. Oh yeah, they made... This happened a while ago. I was like, oh yeah, they made an English dub of that, didn't they? That happened a while ago. But it took them a while to get to it. I pasta'd, now I can water. It's always funny to look at my model whenever I do my resting face, because whenever I load into my program software, like, my model by default is like this. And then it immediately snaps into my resting face as soon as the camera turns on, so it just goes... And I always find that really funny. Stares at you with my big eyes. Approach me, chat. Approach me. Get observed, idiot. Yeah. Me when I'm on observation duty. Fucking Kubrick stare. Wah. No. Get observed, you're observed, you're getting Kubrick stared at. I remember whenever I was in high school. Among Us. When I was in high school, I would, on the bus, I sat with the elementary schoolers because elementary schoolers always sat near the front of the bus. And I got off the bus really early, so it would make no sense for me to walk all the way to, like, the middle or the back when I was gonna get off, like 5 stops in on the same street as the other 4, you know? So I would always... that's why... I've said that before, I think. So I would sit next to, like, some of those guys. And... I had, like, a couple of, like, friends, I suppose, from those kids there. One of which was, like, he was a pretty cool dude. We were in theater together, so I'm like, attached to that kid. I'm like, hell yeah, that kid rules. And I do remember one day on the bus, I taught him how to do the Kubrick stare. So shout out to that kid. I hope he's doing alright. I just remember teaching him that, and he was like, hell yeah. I didn't even do it with words. We just, like, made eye contact and, like, smiled, and I just slowly tilted my head down, and he just copied me, and I was like, he knows. And he just, like, kept doing it. Knowing who his parents are makes that even funnier, yeah. That same kid, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I've played D&D with that kid for a bit, and we had to lie to his parents. We didn't have to actually do this because it never came up, but we met at the library, and he was like, okay, so if my parents ask, I'm studying. If my parents ask, you're tutoring me, okay, Mac? And I'm like, yeah, we're tight. We're tight. It's like my parents can't know that I'm playing D&D. They think that it's satanic, and I'm like, I got it. I got this, kid. This is mine now. Kids are cool. Honestly, like in small doses especially. I don't want any kids. I can't deal with them for longer than like a couple of hours. Especially if they're really young. They're annoying as hell. If they're really young, I can't deal with that. I can deal with them for like an hour or two, then it's just like, I gotta go. I'm sorry, kid. I know this isn't your fault. I know this isn't your fault. You're just literally a baby or whatever. You can't help it. And I don't want to take that out on you. Therefore, I'm just gonna walk away. Boy, oh boy. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba. Do 1 second. Moving a thing over. There we go. Just doing a quick check on something. But yeah. I'm like, what can I talk about? I'm like, what have I talked about during stream? Mr. Sinister? Oh boy. I feel like I said everything that needs to be said about Mr. Sinister before. I mean, he's Mr. Sinister. What more do you want? His name is Mr. Sinister. Oh shit. No, this was something I was gonna mention while we were talking about Mr. Sinister, but it didn't come up. Chad, the most important thing you need to know about Mr. Sinister. This isn't, like, indicative of his character or anything. They're tangentially related, and I want you all to know. There are a group of characters that are Mr. Sinister's, like, henchmen that are called the Nasty Boys. They're Mr. Sinister's Nasty Boys. And that's their group name. Is that they're the Nasty Boys. They're so... Chiba just texted you to say that she got to Nasty Boys. Yeah! Nasty Boys from all angles. All nasty. All boy. Actually, one of them's a girl in the 90s to 97 cartoon, you know? In the original X-Men animated, we haven't gotten to 97 yet, so maybe... it's probably still gonna be her if the Nasty Boys come back. So technically... We'll get there! We're in season 4 now, and I assume that we're gonna watch the next couple of episodes after Street Mensley. I think we got a 2-parter coming up next. Like to? Hell yeah. We got this planned before stream now. We got this planned before stream ends. We got our plans settled out. We just watched, I believe the last episode we watched was Nightcrawler. So that's epic as hell. Aha! It was, yeah. I was like, I don't think we watched anything after that. Yeah, boy! Little Kurt boy. Little Kurt boy. Silly German boy. I guess he wasn't being so silly in that episode. He was sort of going through it. But who isn't in comics? And also in real life. But who isn't? But, you know, he's silly. He's silly. Oh boy. Let me look up. You know what? Let me double check here. We were talking. I remember we mentioned earlier, like, there's no X-Men that are cishet. Let me, like, look up a list of X-Men. Who's the most cishet? Team roster. Okay, I only want, like, main people. I don't give a shit about some of these people who it's like, I've never heard of you before, you know? We don't care about those guys. I mean, I don't know too much about Banshee, but I don't know enough to call you cishet. I just don't know. Let me click on him. On his... Oh, he used to be a cop. That's not great, but okay. As like a former Interpol agent and NYPD officer. Oh boy, I hope you got better. I guess that is former. Who else do we got? I can tell ya, I bet that Rob Liefeld is desperately clinging to fucking Cable as being cishet, but I can tell you that's a lie. I don't even know that much about Cable, but dude, no way. No way. No fucking way. Oh. I didn't realize that Forget Me Not was one of the main team. I thought he was like a side guy. Well, I knew he was there, but I thought he was like not super official or was just sort of chillin'. I'm glad that Forget Me Not got there. His team foreign Nate Gray has so many girlfriends. Why does the official Wikipedia and like the list of X-Men members, it lists Angel solely as Warren Worthington. Not Warren Worthington III, which is his name, but just Warren Worthington. Excuse you, he is the third. Call him the full thing, or call him Angel. Bitch. There was a man named Warren Worthington, assumedly 2 of them before him. Naming somebody the same thing as yourself sounds so crazy. I don't know who would do that. I guess it's like always like a weird rich people thing is what it tends to be. Like, damn, dude. You're stingy with money and you're stingy with the names too? What the fuck? Give it up, dude. Chill out, man. Oh, actually, let me... Chat, before I correct this, if you guys would confirm, is my follower goal incorrect? Would you guys confirm that before I fix it? I always feel weird if I'm ever fixing it to be higher than it actually... Okay, it is 197. Thank you, thank you. I always feel weird changing it in that direction. It's like I could technically lie. I could do whatever I want on that overlay. I could... Watch this shit, chat. Whoa, that's so many of them. They're... Whoa, holy shit. Whoa! Whoa! Oh. I hit too many 9s and it did a civilization Gandhi. Or I guess an inverse civilization Gandhi. That's the opposite of it. There we go. Again, that is technically the opposite of what happens. But alright. I believe we've chatted enough that I can look at who to raid. I probably should have done this before. Alright, who's live and doing things? Ba-ba. Do. Lots of people. Oh wow. 3 people I follow are streaming. No wait, 4 people I follow are streaming together. Oh damn, they're streaming all together with one other person. Damn, I feel bad for whoever that is. What's your name? They're all streaming together with one person I don't follow. Now I feel bad for them. Yeah, I'll check out that person later. Raid the other person for comedy? Well, I mean, let's see here. Let me make sure I'm spelling this name right. Oh, I spelled it wrong, of course. It's equality. Let's see here. Wobble, wobble, wobble. They're all playing Repo. You know, I've only seen this game in, like, screenshots before. Watching these creatures actually move. Boy, oh boy. Well, I think I've rated most of these people before. Obviously not this one. Oh, they're doing one of the shared chat things where, like, rating one of them. All of you guys are gonna share chat with all of these people. So we're gonna be rating Melody Burst here. Who, you know, I'm assuming the other people I like this stuff of. So I'm probably gonna like this person too. Who are streaming with Big Nose Bug, AO Hell, Jules, and Mialetta. I forget how to pronounce their name, I'm sorry. I know I've rated the first 3 of those before. I'm pretty sure I rated Bug. I might be misremembering, but I know for sure I've rated AO Hell and Jules before. But I hope you all have a good time over there. They're playing Repo. And they're gonna have a good time. I know it's like a Lethal Company style thing. Where you got all those things. She, her. Okay. We have a good... Oh, she is also a part of Raw XD. Obviously that makes sense. I must have missed that person. I must have missed her. I feel so bad. Must have missed her while, I was following, like, pretty much everybody who is in Raw XD. But yeah. Well, okay, chat. Hope you all have a good time over there. I will see you all on Thursday for an art stream. Goodbye, everybody. Go raid, go raid, go raid. Do that. Goodbye. Yeah, yeah.